and then there was sound. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet. I am joined by Rob the White Robert. Oh, hang on, Rob. My audio has defaulted to a different headset. Let's go as OBS always does. There we go. Is that better?
Hello.
There we go. There we go. And we've got Trick Jarrett in the chat as well. We've got some people who have showed up. We've got 100 of people here already. Hello. We're going to play some Arena today. We're going to play some Standard. I haven't done a Standard grind since last season, since the reset. I was in Platinum. I did a bit of it with RDW and Elementals. We're going to play Croaky's Blood Sun Elemental deck. Let's get the deck up on screen, actually. Let's talk about this deck. Let's put some sounds back on as well. I muted them earlier when I was doing some mucking about. What am I doing? Watch. How are you today, Rob?
I'm very well, thank you. I've recently come back from my excursion to Sheffield. How
was Sheffield, in the darkest north of England?
It was lovely. It was very nice.
How far north is Sheffield? Is it actually that north?
It's at the southern tip of Yorkshire, so it's not as north as people think it is.
But it is beyond the wall, right?
Yes, for soft southerners like us, it is the most north.
Hello chat, we've got Soldier2144, JVCK_F33DBVCK. That is a mouthful of a name, my friend. And Pabs44444 saying, hey PK. Someone tell Watsy that their Twitch channel has been hacked and hijacked. It has! I've taken over! Anakin, the Jedi are taking over! We won't be swearing tonight though. Myself and Rob are going to be on our best behaviours to say lovely, softer words like crumbs and SpaghettiOs and such. Why you're Risen Reef? Because Risen Reef's the best card in Standard? Come on, duh! It's so good value. This card is so gas. Right, so we're going to play something of Croaky's Blood Elemental. So I think the logic behind this version of the Elemental deck is that we play 4 Blood Suns so that we don't just die to Scape Shift. That's the logic.
That's the answer, yeah.
Yes. It also allows us to play Lotus Field in our main deck, which allows us to cast Mass Manipulation and Hydrocrisis for big amounts of mana.
Because the clause on Lotus Field doesn't trigger because the blood...
Correct. So Blood Sun says, when Blood Sun enters the battlefield, draw a card, so it cantrips, so it's not useless on its own. And it says, all lands lose all abilities except mana abilities. So Lotus Field still makes 3 mana, but when it enters the battlefield, it doesn't come into play tapped. Because, well, actually, does that work? I believe that's correct. Yeah. I mean, it's not a trigger, it's like a static ability. It's a static ability, yeah. So it doesn't come into play tapped, and it enters the battlefield, you don't have to sacrifice 2 lands. I believe it loses hexproof as well, but we'll figure that out in a moment. What is this value you speak of? Do you mean the far superior value? Oh, yes. This card is full of value. So, we finished in Plat last season because I didn't play a huge amount of Standard because I normally play Legacy and Modern. We're playing some Legacy about an hour and a half. I'm going to play the other version of Blood Sun. I'm going to play Blood Moon in Legacy. We're going to play this through some Standard now and hopefully just climb out of the default silver or wherever I am. Where am I? Oh, RDW. Quick, Rob. No, I'm a filthy RDW player. Hello, Megachurv. Welcome, my friend. For those of you who don't know who I am and who Rob is, hello, Moijin. Hello. I am Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet. I make YouTube videos over on youtube.com/PleasantKenobi. It's the best place to check out all my content. I upload regularly, several times a week, all sorts of memes and goodness. And Rob is my often Monday night co-host.
Yes, I am.
Oh, the sound on this is very loud. I'm going to turn it down. I'm going to...
that looks cool.
Yeah. We'll turn this down a little bit. Where can they find you, Rob?
You can find me on Twitter @WhiteRobert. And on Twitch if you'd like to see a blank screen.
Right, so... We're just going to play a Breeding... No, we'll play Steve Vent's tapped. Next turn we go Hitland Harbour Leafkin Druid.
Yes.
Then from there we can Blood Sun. Oh no, my giant Risen Reef portrait is slightly covering my hand. Ever so slightly.
You can amend that though, just tweak it.
Yeah. Well, I'll do it if it annoys people. Right. Rootbound Crag.
Okay, more lands.
No, that's not Rootbound Crag, that's Top Ground. That's a 0/3. This blocks this if they don't play another Lord.
That is true.
I've still got choppy frame rate when it comes to Arena. I hope that's something the patch will fix.
Hope so. Okay, coming in. Blocking.
There's no Flash Vampire Lord, right?
No tricks.
Ping for 1. Ah, all good. Monohell's here. The end times, they have come. Vince on a Watsy stream. Tornadoes in my neck of the woods. Thunder, lightning. My favourite Twitch partnership outside of Monty and the EU casters from AOL. I still watch a Modern Red and Green Bees video every now and then. Your videos are awesome. Thank you, Crispy. I appreciate you. Watch
Thank
my
you very
vids. Okay, so
Okay,
our Blood Sun
do you
looks
start
terrible
reading?
in this matchup, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it turns this off eventually. We just need to get blockers out. So we just want to hit land drops and hopefully find something big like an Omnath to kill one of these bad boys. I guess.
Yeah, so I think we just want to play Risen Reefs and hope for the best.
Do we want to shock ourselves to play Risen Reef and then block with this? I guess that's correct, right? It conserves 1 point. No, it's the same damage. Same biscuit, really.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, actually, if I'd drawn a Llanowar Elves now, I shouldn't have done that because I could have. Okay, no, I can still play it. Okay, Mass Manip block might be good.
That seems good in this matchup. We can steal all the tokens, right?
Yeah, so we can steal everything eventually. We just need to get the mana. So we need to draw Lotus Field next turn so we can go Blood Sun, Lotus Field into Risen Reef. Ah, they're attacking! They're attacking! Okay, we're going to go and block this bad boy and take 5 for now. Yeah.
I think so. The Risen Reef is
It's valuable.
the best card in Standard, question mark?
Oh, it is. It's up there. It's the best 3-drop alongside. Oh, this card. I've been playing this in Legacy Death and Taxes, by the way.
Legacy Cat and Tax.
No. Actual Death and Taxes. It's generally
Sideboard
good.
or mainboard?
Sideboard. The same as the what do you call it slot? The Gideon slot.
Right. Okay.
So we're definitely playing Risen Reef.
Well, is there an argument to playing Mass Manipulation and stealing a blocker?
We only have. We can't. We play this, shock ourselves. And it's still one thing. You mean?
Steal a token, yeah, and then
Or
chump
still
the
this?
token.
Still this, surely. It's bigger. It blocks.
Oh yeah, that's true. And just anything to slow them down.
Yeah, I think we have to. I didn't think we could. I thought we were 1 mana short. Wait, we are 1 mana
Next
short,
is
Rob.
one.
You've lured me down You've lured me down the garden path, Rob. What have you done?
Oh, sorry.
I thought we were
I
short.
thought Leafkin taps the 2.
It does when you have 4 creatures in play.
Ah.
Yeah, Naki's seen it. Monohel has seen it. Oh,
Another
man. Whoopsie daisy. Okay.
Okay, so Risen Reef, let's go.
Risen Reef, draw a 2-drop creature. Blood Sun, not what we wanted.
Cool.
Lotus Field, decline. So it goes into hand. We have to sack 2 lands. No attacks. We're going to do some blocks that keep us alive. And the next turn go Blood Sun, Lotus Field to Blood Sun's free. And then we can go Mass Manip for 1 and die.
Yeah, I mean, I think we are pretty dead here.
Yeah. Oh, the counters don't help, do they?
So smashing.
Hello, Sir Smashing. I'm good, thank you. Love and life. We're on the official Magic streaming place.
This is where the magic actually happens.
Quite literally. I'm also not coughing anywhere near as much as you might have noticed. I still got a bit of a cough, but it's almost gone.
Excellent. The drugs are paying off.
But you know what? I probably should have put Lotus Field last turn because it would have had to play 1 mana.
Do we just scoop it up here?
I think we have to. We can steal 1 thing and then die.
Yeah.
It's a bad matchup. I think with better starts, if we had a fast... this deck is all about accelerants, right? We only had 1 accelerant and there's a turn 2-1.
Yeah, I mean, if we had 2 Leafkin Druids, we could have blocked, like, 2/3 of this damage already, and we'd have been a lot better off. But never mind.
Cavalier of Farms. Yes, it's not Hexproof. I thought as much. Just get him my quests. Just get him my quests. Right click and see. That's Modo, my friend.
Boom.
Excuse me.
Okay, so what do we do against a tokeny black-white?
I think we just have to have a slightly faster hand. Our hand was slow, and it's clunky. And the Bloodthorns are clunky in that matchup anyway. I mean, the argument is also play best of 3 and cut your Blood Moons post-board, but I ain't got time for that right now.
I genuinely thought we were playing best of 3, which is why I started asking the question.
Maybe we can move to best of 3 if that's what we prefer shortly, but we'll play some best of 1s first. I kind of want to get up into gold.
Okay, let's grind up as we go then.
Watsy didn't say anything about not vaping on stream. I'm not actually vaping, it's an inhaler, Watsy, before someone's like, oh my god, he's vaping!
I think we throw it back.
Yeah, we need a dork. Well, that hand isn't doing anything. Oh god.
God.
Welcome
no.
to Mulligan Town. Population us. Okay.
It's got Lenore else. Throw back the Crastus and the Blood Sun, I guess.
No, we want the Crassus. We want the Blood Sun because we've got a Lotus Field in hand. So I think we throw back the Crisis for definite. Maybe
The Cura then.
Yeah, the Cura.
Because at least Omnath is our action, so.
Indeed. I just realised though, if we don't draw another land, we did.
Oh, there we go. Okay, right. Now we can turn it on.
Never didn't have it.
The Elf, turn 2, Blood Sun, turn 3, Lotus Veil.
That's the plan, and then just curve out gas. No, Blood Sun draws us a card. Oh look, it's another white weenie deck.
Okay, this is Boros, which have the horrible flyers.
This is probably just the feather deck, right?
Yeah.
What is this? Okay. PleasantKenobi also Vincent also has PleasantKenobi. That's me. Hello, Rattle Carl. Welcome. Draw some gas. Well, next time we have to play a Cura and like untap our Lotus Field and retap it, so it's pretty good, right? This can also like shoot dead, not Untitled Vanguard, but something else. This is game. We're playing best of one at the moment, by the way. As much as I slander it on my channel. Risen Reef. Interesting.
Okay, let's do this.
So we play Cura, play Lotus Field, tap for green, untap it, tap for blue, and play both Risen Reefs. That seems good, right? There's no red-white kind of magic, is there? In Standard? So, green. I'm going to down tick. Untap it. God, that feels good, right?
Yeah,
that does feel pretty good.
Blue.
Go, my Risen Reef! Rise! Hopefully I don't shock it in response to the trick on this one. Cavalier King Charles afterwards.
Okay.
Now they shock if they've got one, right?
Yeah.
Or strike. Or whatever the one that damages your dude does. It's called. There you go, Reckless Rage, that's the one.
Well, that's a good way to get rid of a resilient.
He didn't pay the. Oh no! They punted. They meant to hold priority and give it indestructible.
Yeah.
Bomb. It's possible to make I can 1,000 times smaller. I can indeed. You want to read the cards? Oh, am I covering the cards? Should I move to the other side?
Maybe covering up the graveyard.
Yeah, I don't want to cover up the graveyard. I only want to cover up. So can I group those items? Oh, look at this. It's like I know what I'm doing.
So pro.
Me. Okay, so I've got these grouped. I can move them wherever. Let's move them to the top right for a little bit and shrink them down a little bit. I've lost my name, though. Where did my name go? Oh, it's there. There we go. We're going to move me to the top right for now, okay, chat? You could size down and do it in the middle left of the screen, just to cover your cat. To be honest, I mean, I don't know if this is controversial to say on the official Wizards thing, but I really don't like the cat, so maybe we should cover the cat. Like, I like cats, don't get me wrong. Like, cats are cool. Oh, got a pack. Whoopah!
What do we get?
Like, come on! Oh, okay.
Shared summons.
Oh,
yeah. Got the Octo Prophet. Love that card.
There's a video going on my channel soon of Rob playing that in EDH. In a match of EDH with Mudster and Toma from MTG Goldfish, Rob plays this card. At least you
not win that.
You had a surprisingly good match, considering you know what you're doing. How does free to play in this game compare to a certain other card game? Pretty well, I guess. I know a lot of people. Oh, people are following me over on my channel. Well done. The alert's coming through here. Sweet. Check me out on twitch.tv/PleasantKenobi. People I know are quite keen on the free-to-play on this and think it's relatively good. As in, like, there are people I know who have stayed free-to-play and are happy about it.
Yeah, I mean, I've been free-to-play since...
Another one.
Yes, since the beta started, and I play regularly, and it's really nice. It's good fun. The only disadvantage... I see, which is going to be fixed in the future anyway, is just that mobile gameplay option. Because the good thing about best of one games is they're so throwaway, it's perfect for a mobile environment. So as soon as they get that on sorted, then it's going to be happy days.
I don't know if there's any initial talk on that though, but let's not dwell on that too much.
I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic.
Me too. Like, It's the way you corner the current market, right? We can't talk too much about other games just because, you know, it's an official Twitch stream. There's certain caveats to being on official Twitch streams of certain companies and things. But yeah, cornering certain markets involves being... what we're doing here, just playing this tapped. Being on mobile. Mobile is a very good way to get a lot of hits. But that said, in all fairness, arena on mobile would be a bit of a cluster muck, wouldn't it, in some ways?
It would be very busy, yeah.
Like, yeah, think of some of the water when you have like 400 permanents in play, right?
Yeah. Well, they got that other online thing that they kept bringing out, the Battle Bond themed thing. I think that's better.
What? I've missed this announcement. What was this?
Yeah, it was announced. Oh, it's announced.
Oh no, I punted because I was listening to you. Mark up that.
Get rid of those lands.
Oh man, if I should have just put that in my hand. That was terrible. That was terrible.
Also, you should have kept
the blue source. No.
Oh god.
Oh, is this like Bant Flash?
Hey, this chat doesn't have a punt count. Yes.
Oh, we can get away with it. We can get away with it. MTGO98 Twitch Prime sub to the official Wizards Twitch Prime. Right.
Thank you. Okay, do we play the post Lotus Blood Sun, or do we just move on with our lives and play on now?
Top left is better, so I'm going to cover their username, yeah? Yeah, I'll do. I guess we Omnath to kill this, but they're going to counter it. That's what's going to happen.
So
yeah, by Banned Flash, I mean it's going to be the blue-green Flash deck playing like some copies of like Teferi or whatever, right? Like that's got to be what this is. Otherwise, they wouldn't be playing this card if they were playing a load of Flash and counter magic. So I'm going to cast
3 mana cantrip then. Right.
Well, 3 mana cantrip that gets. I wonder if they counter this.
No.
No, they just want to. Oh, they want to opt. Okay. God, we punted, didn't we? We'd have so much mana right now. You can still have Estus Scatter or whatever the counter magic. What's what they put a counter on things in standard right now? What's it called?
Estus Capture.
That's the one. That's the ticket.
That does creatures.
It's been in Pro Tour winning decks, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to attack in case they have a second cutthroat, so I don't want to lose this. It's too valuable.
Yeah.
Excusez-moi. Oh, they're a trickster. Oh, look, I was right. They're banned and they're playing Flash things. It's almost like the cutthroat's a dead giveaway. Okay.
I like Flash decks. I think they're really good.
I think they are very good. They're frustrating to play against because I think this is just going to get countered. We're going to feel very sad. Should play the land afterwards as well to get the Omnath trigger itself. That was a third piece of missequencing for this game.
Quench, quash.
Okay, if we don't draw like a non... Oh, I have the mana for it. Playing the land was correct. Playing the land was correct. I forgot Quench even existed.
Oh, you had one in your pool, didn't you?
I did. Sweet. So yeah, actually, I just did the right thing. All because I forgot this card even existed.
Better to be lucky than good.
Well, that's pretty good. Okay.
Happy with that. Again?
They've got 2 mana open. Could be another trickster.
No, they might have another trickster. I don't bother.
Well, they don't have another counter spell, so I assume... Wow, this guy's getting big. Mad skill says trick. I know. Sometimes it's just better to not know what the hell's going on, right?
Okay, in with a 6/5.
I'm just going to take it.
I think this is worth blocking.
No! Come on, live life on the edge!
We're on 6.
I know. Looks like we are blocking this turn, though, because again, this deck can have 25 lands in it because of the Risen Reefs. So it's a little bit... Well, we can attack with Omnath and then untap it with Kiora. So there is that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay.
A counter on Omnath.
By the way, you might want to host this stream on your channel, says Trick.
That's a good shout. I'll do that after this game. That's all Trick wanted, you see, was to get me hosted. Right. Okay, in goes our Omnath. Short of like double Trickster, we're okay. Yeah, we're all good. Untap the Omnath. Ba 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 ba. It's like he's got vigilance. Woo! That's one flashy boy. I think we're dead.
We are super dead.
This card is so good.
I really, really like this card.
Oh, look! It's exactly as signposted.
Bounce on there, and we're dead.
Right, we're dead. Let me just host
and
then.
flash. Host yourself.
Before you most
Roast
yourself. Mute site so I don't get someone else's random music. What on earth?
Bilbo would prefer the non-ad experience.
On the front page of Twitch right now is one of the guys from the In-Betweeners playing Apex Legends. What a random thing to just open up and see. Right, let's do some hosting. We'll get Curing while I do this, actually.
Alrighty. So what matchups are good for our...
Apparently Scapeshift.
Okay, well, hence the Blood Suns, I guess. But...
I was watching. I don't know. I had it on in the background. I was watching Croaky's play the deck, and I was enjoying it. And it looked cool, and like he was just making loads of big mana. To be fair, we've played 3 matches so far. And we haven't cast a Cavalier, and we haven't cast a Hydrocrisis. So we're not like. And we've also mulliganed to 5 and 6 respectively across the last 2 matches. So there you go. Right, I just raided us and hosted us. So
sweet. Right, let's keep this. I like this.
Yes, if we draw down our elves on our first draw step, then we're off to the races.
PleasantKenobi's raiding the party 4.
Don't know why there's 4 people in my chat. I'm probably waiting for the stream, right? Oh, I'm sorry. Is my camera window not aligned properly? Let me just move that across. There we go. Shout out that stuff, all right? I'm not paying enough attention to necessarily know.
Okay, so land tapped, go.
Yep, and then we want to draw Blood Sun next turn, or turn after, so we go Leaf Conjurer into Blood Sun into Lotus Field.
Yep. Okay, opt. This could be Mono Blue, this could be Bounce Flash again.
Could be any number of things. Esper Control, Esper Hero. Actually, I don't think Esper Hero plays opt. But then again, I haven't played any standard for like a month, so I don't know what the lists are like. Blue Red, could be Phoenix.
Is it Phoenix, maybe?
I mean, opt might be one of the most played cards in current standard, right?
Oh, almost certainly.
I mean, I'd rather watch the hosted stream on your channel because no ads. Oh, I see, Bilbo. I'm with you now. I'm with you. Oh, hello, Kamikaze Badger. I'm glad you've managed to catch this stream. I also stream every single Monday at this time over on twitch.tv/PleasantKenobi.
So come join us there next week. No set.
Well, okay. Well, Wisdom Reef is good because it doesn't draw you the card literally.
That's true. There's the Karen. Okay, we've got some control.
No, we're in a real trouble now because we can't do anything. Ah, I attempted to just scoop out, but I won't. Right, we can play Mu Yangling next turn and make ourselves a 4/4, so... No, we can't. I'm lying. We have to wait a turn. I do indeed have a YouTube channel.
Another one.
Trick, I'm also at GP Birmingham this weekend as well, just so you're aware to advertise that to the British viewership. Hello, that one guy named Phantom. We're currently losing real hard. I accidentally misclicked on the... Oh, well. Well, there's the tapped Hinterland Harbour. Lol. Okay.
Perfect.
Let's go Kiora.
Untap it.
Yep. Mu Yangling. That's a really good turn, in all fairness.
Yeah, especially with 1 mana.
Yeah, it's just a shame that we got real hurt by everything else our deck was doing. So we make this 4/4, we would draw a card, but now it's going to stop it. Frustratingly. Can I say you look like Nick Offerman? You can say that. I have no idea who Nick Offerman is. If it's a compliment, you can definitely say it. But yeah, yes, GP Birmingham hype! Do you guys play IRL Magic or MTG Arena more? I play Modo the most, then followed by IRL, then Arena. I can't tell which one's in between. Oh, I don't want to give them. Spell Pierce, right?
Yeah, Spell Pierce.
But I play a lot of older formats as well, which are available on both. Thanks, Trick. I appreciate it, buddy. Which are older formats available on Modo and in paper. So Legacy and Modern and Commander, of course. I love paper Magic. Oh no!
All the control planeswalkers right there.
All the hits. Okay, they didn't tuck one of our walkers. That's good. That gives us a remote chance of not losing this game.
I mean, looking at our hand, I beg to differ, but okay.
Well, no, if they bounce one of these two, then we're doing nothing, right?
That's true.
We can now play a Cavalier.
We can tap the Harbour for blue, tap the Lotus Veil for green, play Risen Reef and nowhere else, right?
Or we could play a Cavalier.
Or we could play a Cavalier.
We won't draw a card over it frustratingly, but...
Needs must.
One drop ripples and grows.
So 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. And then we hit a land off the Cavalier and play the Vision Reef.
In theory.
I'm going to make sure the auto tap or auto mana thing doesn't screw me here. Oh, it didn't. Cool.
It's gotten better. They've gotten smarter.
It's adapting. It's growing. They just have a 2-mana counterspell here.
With that, oh my god. Oh, I'm glad that resolved, right.
The value there, if that Narset wasn't in play. God, I hate Narset so much. Okay, resolve this. Find a land. They're going to help, sure.
Okay.
See, this deck is cool. It's just, we keep spinning our words. Maybe we're not mulliganing enough or correctly.
I don't know, we mulled to 5, and I was 5
Yeah,
kept. Like... Okay, so, cool.
Just shock ourselves, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, we're playing against control. Our life total isn't exactly the issue here.
Yeah, exactly. And failed to draw a card because of Narset.
Cool. Life is pain. Okay, cool. That resolved. So do that. Are we going to make a 4/4 with Mulligan?
I guess we are. Like, it's not like she's under threat of being attacked, right?
I mean, what's her ultimate do? I don't know.
You can tap islands to draw cards. It's pretty good. But we only have one island in play, so...
That is pretty good.
The deck isn't designed to take advantage of that very well. I think making a 4/4 is correct, because then shy of a Wrath, we can actually start slamming into their walkers.
That's true.
And it will offer assistance.
Oh, and it triggers Vision Reef as well, because it's an elemental. See? Deck is cool! If Narset wasn't in play, with the amount of value we're getting out of this, or value, woof! Okay. Next turn, oh, they have Spell Pierce in hand. Damn.
It's okay, just wait for them to slip up.
They just tap out for some 6-mana walker, like Chandra?
Yeah,
God,
or let the board state diminish to the point where they're swinging with a mobilized quarter, or whatever it is.
Wait, what? Oh, what are they putting into there? Lightning Strike? Oh, Teferi Time Raveler into hand.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think Mu Yang Ling is actually quite a good planeswalker, generally. Hello, Tor. I know you're Tor in the Discord. I know you're telling Panzer that. I don't know, like, Kroki's was, like, going on about how good he thought this deck actually was. Look at them just basically effectively wrath our board. Gordon Bennett. Gordon Bennett. Go on, tap out, tap out. Oh, they got a Spell Pierce up.
Pew, 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 Spell Pierce.
Right, draw a land.
That's game. Another Cavalier of Thorns. That's pretty big and beefy. They got to answer
Shocked
these.
themselves. Three, so 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's we're 1 mana short of casting Mass Manipulation for 2, plus the mana for Spell Pierce. Or we could just steal the Narset or like the Teferi or something, you know?
I don't know. If we're only 1 mana off, we might as well just play the Cavalier, play the Elves.
Okay.
And do it that way, because we need to start eating the cards in their hand as well.
Yeah.
Because they might have Quench, they might have a number of other things.
Shot
I
our
guess I'll explore some.
Mu Yang Lin, sure. What was she on? She was
What
on...
deck are they playing? Supposed to be Jeskai Planeswalker Control. By the look of things. Lots of
Yeah.
little creature removal.
Let's get moving.
Just keep playing Cavalier of Thorns, I guess.
Yep. Slam it.
Imagine all the cards we'd be drawing. God darn it, I wish... Oh, I picked that because I was clicking. Like, I can't help but click. We don't need Elder Spell. We've got better than Elder Spell. We just need to get through Spell Pierce. 2, 3.
Do we need this?
Yeah. So I want to play spells that... Oh, they're not going to counter this because the card draw doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah.
Actually, so we didn't need to do that. I was going to play Blood Sun plus the Llanowar Elves.
Right.
I just realised that's dumb. That doesn't... Oh, yeah, it does. What? No. We can play another Cavalier.
That could be good. Yeah, I think that's better.
just slamming Cavaliers of Thorns into play and be like, come on.
Because can't do with everything, right? Lotus field.
Ramps us by 1. So we just put the land to play, right? It ramps by the same amount.
No, yeah, that's true.
And then it plays Lano Elves because it gives us the highest chance of actually hitting that darn Narset to death.
Yes.
Kira's been the MVP. She would have drawn us like 5 cards by now. God, that'd been so good. Okay.
Okay, we're playing the long game here, I think.
You know what? I'm not done yet.
So drawn off to Fairy.
Hello, Jen. I said thank you for the resub over on my side, though. I appreciate it.
I've got time.
Wonder what Wraths they're playing.
Deafening Clarion.
We're probably going to see we're probably going to see Deafening Clarion or
Cleansing Nova.
yeah, maybe. Yeah, probably. Like in our turn because it's a fairy.
Yeah. I imagine a World of Scape Shift. Settle the Wreckage isn't getting a lot of play right now.
I don't know because I mean it's an instance. Well, I don't know. Oh, okay.
Another one.
Bounce my Cavalier.
Let's slow this down.
Thanks, Megachurv. I would get a fit another streaming this week over on my side of things as well to reward the resubs and like play some Eternal formats and stuff. But the lead up to Birmingham and Vegas, I'm on the grind to get a load of content ready to go out over the next couple of days. I think Narset, I wouldn't even class it as a fair card. One Quell Control.
Evil cannot withstand a righteous army.
Vince cursing. No cursing, Espaloaz. I've got to behave myself.
Yeah, we're a strictly crumbs and bother stream tonight.
Indeed. But yeah, I don't think this is fair. This is a spirit of the labyrinth that's one-sided that digs you for spells. It's pretty absurd. I am travelling. I've got Birmingham at the end of the weekend. Excuse me, it's been Halo again. And I've got Vegas next weekend.
Ooh, so exciting for Vegas.
They've cast their 3rd Teferi Time Raveler this turn.
Watch.
Wow.
That's more like it.
Okay. They tapped out. They got 1 mana open. We could mass manip and play through Spell Pierce here, I think. And just steal all 4 of their walkers. Oh, what if they just scoop to it?
Then we win the game and move on with our lives.
No, not move on. We were relishing this. Okay, this seems pretty good. So
Okay.
we're going to go
Tap on tap.
blue, blue, green, blue. We've got 2. Oh, no, they've got 3 mana because it's a fairy. But only 1 of it's blue. They're not playing Quelch or whatever it was that we saw earlier, are they?
Quench. Well, if it is, we need to keep 1 in mind.
2. 2 for Quelch, isn't it? Whatever it is.
Yeah, so one more in mind. They won't play both, will they? No, they can't.
We know they've got Pierce in hand.
Yeah,
can't
exactly.
play
But they
both,
can't play
yeah.
both. They're not 1 blue mana source. We have to. Yeah.
Quelch, Quench, Iron. Oh, Iron Eyes. Good shout, Zaybait. Okay, 9 mana. So we can cast it for 2, and we'll have 3 mana up, right?
Yeah.
If we don't have Iron Eyes, we get miles ahead.
Okay, here we go. So 2 and play.
Wait, 9, 10, 11... No, we can do it for 3, right? 4, 5, 6, 7... Yeah, we can play 3.
Okay.
This one, this one,
1, 2, 3.
and this one. I don't want the Khan. I want to make sure that they can't... they can't steal... they can't cast counter spells after this.
Nine eyes. Spell
And
Pierce,
then we're gonna-
sure.
Oh, wait. No, we don't. I don't want to resolve. I want to pay. Why can't I pay?
No, you need to resolve. You put the spell on the stack. Now you pay. There you
Oh, I said resolve. I was like, I don't want to resolve that. I want to pay for that.
go. I do not want that
What?
spell Pierce. Oh. Well, the action-
Oh, yeah, buddy! This deck is great!
Ah.
This deck is so good! Okay,
Yoink.
okay. So
Right,
now
come
we
on.
go...
We've got timeouts we're burning here, so
Don't worry about
I've
it.
done the hero thing before.
We can draw cards now!
Hold that thought.
then we can untap land. We can untap our Lotus Field some more.
So we can then cast nothing in their turn.
Nothing.
Although we can mass manip at instant speed with Teferi Time Raveler if we draw another one.
Sweet.
Okay, kids, you can clip that. I think that was pretty good. I managed to play through a spell pierce without... And this is why you're clipping it, by the way. Not because of the actual play itself, but because I didn't mess it up.
the anti-punt.
I did not mess it up.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, so we'll keep Narset. We can't take down Narset anyway because it's -2, so we've got those other 2
Is
things.
there a Destroy All Planeswalkers spell?
No, but they might be about to mass manipulate us back.
Okay,
oh wow, I'm
turns
really
cards
glad
into-
we cast that when we did.
Oh yeah, we would have just died, wouldn't we?
Yep.
So now they can kill 2 of our walkers. They probably kill Kiora and...
Nothing is
I
ever
don't think they can only kill 1 of our walkers. They probably kill Kiora because they know we've got 2 Cavalier Thorns in hand, which are reaching 5/6s that draw us cards. And they've only got enough mana to vote for... Oh, they got a Lightning Strike. Okay, they can kill another. They can kill another one now then.
Yep.
Karna's best dragon, says Tower. Oh, they're going face. Uh-oh. Interesting.
Okay.
Why would you...
Because we're only on 9. Right, we need to dump
Just
a lot of
cast
mana into
this
that
for like a huge amount. Okay. They've got Lightning Strike in hand. How can
They're
we kill
unquenched.
stuff? How can we
So
kill
add
stuff?
to like just like we did last time.
I don't think they can have Quench, surely.
Play around it.
Oh, they can't cast counter spells because of Teferi anyway, Rob. We don't have to.
Oh, excellent point.
Sweet!
Right.
Okay, let's go tick up this Teferi. Then
Tap
we're
mana.
gonna go
Untap with Cure.
blue. I love this Cura. I think it's my favourite of the uncommon walkers, alongside Ashiok, maybe?
Mine too. I've been playing a lot of it in that EDH deck that I played for a recording the other day. And I've played
really
that deck.
good.
Wow, it's just really good. And every time I draw her, she's just awesome. Like, card draw, untapping abilities. It's all good. I do want to go the whole hog with this. Because against it's life.
Yeah, why not? No force negation in this format, and force negation can't count this anyway. I'll cancel.
You're one shot. You can go 9.
I forget how maths works.
There we go.
Wait, X isn't 9, X is... Wait, how much do I have? 6, 7... God, with maths, there's 12 mana here, it's 10.
You get 10, it said pay 1.
God, that was... Oh no, it could have been 10! How did I do that wrong?
I have no idea. It definitely asked you to pay 1 more.
Yeah, I thought it did, but we draw a land, play a 2-drop now, so it's all good. It's not so bad. Could have... What on a... Look, Manapot's face palming in the chat. I love it.
It's cool. We got the extra card anyway. Kiora gave us it.
Indeed.
Okay, now I think we stabilised. Do you not want to get rid of that Sarkhan? No.
Nah.
Skip to the good.
I want to draw another Mass Manip and steal more stuff. Oh! I played that land too early, Rob! Oh no, we need to play this first, don't we? Of course we
Yeah,
do.
we've got a Blood Sun first. Yeah.
They can kill... They should be killing walkers. The UI isn't showing your red man on your pool when you're choosing X for some weird reason. Ah, that is weird. That's surprising with Eclectic Company out of nowhere.
Maybe it is, but we can't see it behind Chandra's hair.
Good points. That could definitely be a thing.
We're not looking hard enough.
We need to cast both our Cavaliers next turn, so we've just got like amazing aerial blockers.
Can we instant speed?
No, it's only sorcery spells.
No.
Are you certain of your decision?
Top 2 cards with Khan. Ooh, Sahili. You can have...
I love. Speaking of planeswalkers, uncommon planeswalkers that are really good. So he's very good.
Yeah, Sahili, Cura, and Ashok all seem like relatively like balanced ones of those. Where I think Narset's way too good.
Ooh, going all face. All face.
Oh.
We
What
can get
happens?
Sarkhaned.
No, it's fine. Because like we've got a flying 9/9.
Yeah, but we take 4 and they like strike us again and we die.
Nope, they've given up.
Yes.
Come on, hard 4. And see, if that was best of 3, we have to play another match. And it'd be hours. And if that's a league and you're trying to get to 5 matches, I don't mind so much. When you're trying to oh, I just clicked on traditional something. I don't want that. When you're trying to grind out your rank. What do we get? I'm cracking these to get my wild cards back up because I spent a lot of them recently. Artemis, all-seeing.
That's the thing, you can make people lose the game.
Yes, by having like silly amount, 12 different CNCs.
No, 6 different CNCs.
6 different. That's way better than 12. 12 would be absurd. 12 should be all players lose the game. You win the next game.
You win your pod.
Come on then, Charlie087. Show us what you're made of. Okay. This hand, is it keepable?
No, it isn't.
But if we draw Blood Sun, it's very good.
Yeah, but if we don't, it's very, very bad. Like, very,
I
very
don't know, we've got 3 mana, and then we can't cast it.
No blue mana, 3 blue cards.
Fine, fine, fine.
This is better.
Ditch the
What about the
Cavalier.
Cavalier? Yeah.
Cavalier's so good.
It is, but we got a reader of the Blood Sun, we've got Omnath for payoff, and we've got a ramp dude. 3 lands, that's good.
Yes, welcome to Blood Elementals, popularised by another British streamer, Crokies. I say popularised, he's played it a bit, and he's tweeting about it. I think he's actually more hot for Rakdos right now, but it's like, I'm not playing Rakdos. Aggro. Ugh! I want to play with like Risen Reefs and cool like value ETBs.
Don't play aggro in the best of 1 format.
Actually, I play a lot of mono red in the best of 1. He's
It's
Scottish,
great,
not British.
love it.
Sarcastic. Okay, cool.
And draw. Okay.
I believe the deck was created by Crokies, yes. As far as I understand it. He's the one innovating playing this in the Elemental deck, at least, anyway. His historically many sanctioned in paper. I assume it will be if it's popular, Megachurv. It's a question of whether it will be popular or not. I think it's going to take quite some time to get there, honestly. Mask of God of the Graveyard. This is the anime deck, isn't it?
Yeah. Feels
Okay.
like it.
Power
That's
Aspect
okay,
this
I mean,
turn,
we're pretty-
Hydro Crisis next turn.
Yeah.
Oh, oh! I was like, that's not a Hinterland Harbour. Blood Sun means they don't shock themselves. Of course they don't. Derp. Oh, they didn't get to score off this either. Oh, Blood Sun.
Gets you coming and going.
That's good. Like one of the few answers to it in the format. Crokies does this to all his decks now, does he? I don't think so. I saw him playing Rakdos and he wasn't playing this combination of cards. For 5, yeah?
Yes. This always feels good.
Yep.
It's just the cast trigger that gets me. Like he's like, you can do what you like to my big body, dude. I just want the life on the cards, really. Ooh.
So downtick that to 3 and shoot this, and then we can go Leafkin plus Omnath to kill that.
Yes. Do we go Leafkin first or Omnath first? Is it?
You know, Omnath does damage equal to the number of elementals you control when it enters. Then you put a count on
Right,
for
okay.
creatures. So we're going to go... Well, it's 1 damage anyway, regardless, right? So we could just go Omnath and Mulan Yanling. That's the thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that would be better. Omnath beats Nicholas.
I do love this Omnath. It's so good.
Yeah, me too. I mean, the thing with like angry Omnath in EDH is that it's like it's good, but it's so.
I don't like
so
this card in
poor.
I don't like this in Commander. Do you like this in Commander?
yeah.
Challenge a raging river.
Do you like this card in Commander?
Yeah.
Really? I think it's like a really like it's too obvious what you build with it. It's like just
Yeah,
play
well,
all these
that's the
elements.
cool thing. You can make a nice synergistic on-theme deck, which
Yeah,
is up
I
my
guess.
alley certainly.
Sure,
but
and
the
I've
thing I don't like
enjoyed it
about
for a
Angry
while,
Omnath
but-
is that it's so telegraphed, and he's so easy to shut down. Just kill him like 2 times, and he's unplayable. Like he's
Yeah,
so
but the land synergy, the land strategies are good with Angry Omnath. I mean, you can still play a lands-based deck with this because the I gave it a little not enough credit when it first got revealed. This effect's actually pretty good. Oh, that's got Death Touch.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you could build it. You can build like land-based Voltron with this Omnath.
Yeah, original Omnath is very cool. So we can shrink
Yeah.
the front end of this thing so we can actually get through.
Is that fine? Or is it?
No, but it doesn't have
Oh,
death
lose
touch.
it.
It's got death touch, so. Ha! It has flying grayed out even though it doesn't fly anyway. Cool. So are we Hydro Crasising or Cavalier of Thorns? Cavalier is better against removal, right?
Yeah, and that thing has death touch, so we don't mind it swinging into it because.
Well, it gets minus until next turn. It's the whole until next turn.
Oh, it's the
Oh, we whiffed on our 25-man deck, and put a load of Wisdom Reefs in the graveyard. Okay.
That's magic for you. We are a game of variants.
We've got all our Wisdom Reefs in the graveyard there. No, just 2, and a Krasis. Okay. Well, we make an elemental next turn, and this taps for 2, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Play a Krasis for 10, or for 8, but woohoo! Draw 4 cards.
That is a reload and a half, isn't
It's
it?
a Krasis Revelation. Oh boy,
Ooh,
that's a big lad.
Drakuseth.
Well, we can block it with this, but it does so much damage when it swings.
It does. That's a big, angry thing. Also, we can block with our giant Crassus Rebel thing.
Just put counters on our Cavalier so it survives the initial swing. We can also shrink its front end.
Yeah, I think we tick up with Mu Yang Ling, and then...
Wait, is there any target? 4 damage to any target, 3 damage to up to 2 other targets. Wow, that's so good.
That is so good.
The
so
swing
Omnath
anyway.
We're certainly going to die.
Yeah, Omnath's gonna take a.
But if we tick it up, they have first of all they have to commit to our Planeswalker.
They also have to like fly into this and the Cavalier or die, right?
Exactly. So we limit the options. Sploosh. Spray a jet of water.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 mana, so once X is 6.
Oh yeah, it's not XX. I keep thinking it's like Chalice of the Void for some reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, do you want to keep mana up for like a 2-drop? No.
Nah.
Get the extra card.
There's
right?
not a 2-drop that can beat that dragon. So we just need that life in the cards. And the really big body.
I keep thinking it's XX. I don't know why. What card am I thinking? Oh, I'm thinking of Walking Lister probably. That's some pretty good draws. This is pretty good. No attacks. So this can shoot a load of stuff. I can kill this and this, right? But
yeah, it's almost certainly going to kill Omnath.
X equals 6, Zeroth 95 says the facepalm. I know, like I said, in my head I was thinking of it being a double X spell. No need to be rude, buddy. Come on. Oh wow, on MTG's Twitch channel. Nice, we're moving up in the world, boys. We're not here forever. I do want to go back to my channel where I can shout about naughty things, like naughty
things that you will hear on the channel when you go there.
Things I cannot talk about right now. Their attack here is very awkward for them unless they can follow up with a decent removal spell. But they only have. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I thought it was the River of Tears, which bounces all our stuff.
Which is aptly named. I feel.
Yeah, drawn from dreams. It's cool. I like this like weird abstract koi goldfishy thing going on.
Yeah, I really like it. It's a nice. I like the it's sort of a Kamigawa reference.
And you can't see it on screen because my thing's in the way, but there's all these like ethereal fish in it as well in the art here. I'm in the way of the art. I can't talk about art if I'm in the way of the art. Sorry, chat.
Okay, get in with everything. Okay,
Here it comes.
where's the damage going?
So they're swinging at our face, not the walker, so that's nice. Though we can actually ultimate Mulligan next turn and like draw cards off of it if we wanted to.
I think that'd be a good idea.
I can talk about freeing the Snowflake Twist on the official channel. They've never said I couldn't. So I can even play my little jingle that I've got ready. It has got a bit of music in it, but it is copyright free music that I know I can use. It lets you fish 2 cards if you may. I've never thought of it like that. It's actually like fishing. Whilst they wait for their turn, let's just play a little jingle. Let's keep Stonefall's Mystic Banding.
Ooh, okay, gonna throw off the blocking.
Right! They shot a Hydro Krasis. They shot a Cavalier of Thorns.
To force our blocks.
I just don't block and take 6 and don't care, right?
Yes. Well, I know what. If you don't deal with it now, you have to deal with it later.
Oh,
if we block...
wow. This as chat have just pointed out, this ultimate gets turned off by Bloodsun.
Ah.
Okay.
Combo. Right, we're never doing that then.
No, he just shot it anyway. So they didn't need to shoot it anyway. So just say no blocks and take 6, right?
Yeah. Oh, we'll have to deal with it next turn then.
No, don't we just kill them on the crackback?
That's true. They might have removal.
Sponsored stream is a sign Snowforge is going to be unbanned in 2 weeks. Great way with PleasantKenobi. Says Integer Devourer. There we go.
Nice.
Elementals
Okay,
are good. Untapping your 3 mana producing lands are good. Oh, silver tier 1. We're going to hit gold, boys and girls. Right. I got some stuff.
Glad. Excellent.
Kill 15 of your opponent's creatures. We haven't hardly killed anything. We're just like stealing their stuff. Unban Dig, no troll. That's ridiculous. I mean, you can't unban Dig without Grave Troll as well. But what you mean is you're not trolling, but no, Dig was too good. Why didn't you reroll your 500G quest? Because I don't understand how that works. Why would I do that? I'll get it eventually.
Okay. This is good. It has 2 Risen Reef in it.
Yeah. Oh, you can get 750 gold quest. Oh, I guess so.
Okay. Blue. Go.
What deck makes Phoenix Dig too good?
Another one.
Storm? Storm's an entity that you have to still be aware of. Like, it's not good enough right now, but it gets very, very good when you start giving it like treasure cruises and dig through times and such.
I mean, I would argue that control period.
Oh, blue-white control would love it. Yeah, sure. But I mean, like, when it was in standard, the decks I played, I think, was Scape Shift and Storm, and then treasure cruisers played in like the tempo decks like Delver.
Yeah.
That's how I remember. I might be slightly wrong on the dig front because I didn't play a whole lot of dig myself. I just played loads of Snapcaster Treasure Cruise decks.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah, thought scouring yourself a couple of times, then you snappy for 1 extra blue and draw 3 cards. And your opponent's like, that's not how that works. You're like, it is. That deck played Probe. That played 4 Probe, 4 Treasure Cruise. That deck was so good. Ah, Treasure Cruise Delver. Those are the days. That's the first time I ever saw a Cat Jesus. Was playing Treasure Cruise Delver. They played a Lean Arbiter on turn 2, and I had 2 fetch lands in hand. I was like, whoa, that actually seems pretty good. And they ghost quartered me, and I was like, well, looks like I've lost.
And then your life was changed forever.
My life was changed forever.
Okay, so do we want 2 dudes or 1 reefy dude?
Who would win in a fight? 1 reefy boy? Right,
I think I'll play 2 dudes because they've got mana up and...
Well, they could probably going to counter something, right? Or if we like play Mu Yanling, they might like, well, she's pretty good.
She's pretty good, but she's pretty vulnerable to a counter spell. I would rather play a Leafkin Druid, get as much mana as we can before we start playing our big things.
Yeah, okay. They green blue flash, right? They aren't mono, but yeah.
Yeah.
So how do we beat the blue-green flash deck with this deck?
Grinding
their
it
counter
out, I
spells?
guess. Waiting for a window.
Why not Risen Reef first? Because we're assuming that they're going to counter our Risen Reef, and then we're going to be stuck not being able to cast... Well... Yeah, not being able to cast anything. That's why. 3 mana up again. We can't double Risen Reef this turn, but we can go Risen Reef into Leafkin Druid if it resolves. Do I have a YouTube channel? I do indeed, Rotund. I don't know if you're doing the joke from Dice to Removal, if you're being serious. Is the sabotage we expected? Sure. Ooh, they put the Wolfkin Night Pack on the grave into the graveyard. So I assume they're looking for a second green source because they've got one of these in hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Destroy them with value. That's how.
That's how you win. Yep. That is how we win.
What's the command that Trick was using? Let me just check it so I can put it up for people.
Exclam streamer?
Yeah, I think it is. Let's do it. Check me out on those platforms and, of course, YouTube. Because that's... Well, okay, that didn't work. Oh, no, it didn't work. No blocks.
Okay, we're on 9. It's not a good place to be.
No, it's not the best. I guess we just...
Crassus and Prey?
Well, if this is in play... If they got the wolf... They're not going to counterspell because they're going to play the wolf, right? So if we tap
They might
out...
counterspell if it's scary enough.
If we tap out, we gain 2 life, draw 2 cards. They play the wolf and they take us for lethal? Question mark? No. They got 3 cards in hand. They might not even have counter magic. I'm guaranteeing one of these is the wolf. They would not have done that otherwise, right?
Okay.
So they got a wolf in hand with 2 other cards.
If that's the case, then let's play Crassus.
And then Crassus is what? A 4/4.
Yeah. Because otherwise, we're doing Risen Reef, Moo Yangling, and nothing else.
Could have kept the blocker up there. But shocking ourselves for the blocker seems weird. Yeah, Dubs Dread saw it as well. This deck would be much better with Bloodstones and Lotus Fields. We're playing Bloodstones and Lotus Fields. And no Moo. Maybe. She's actually pretty good. Okay, so we knew that was coming. Oh, Mystic Snake, of course. Not Snake, but whatever it's called now. Frilled Mystic.
Frilled Mystic, yeah. I think stealing the stealing the wolf is an interesting option here.
Oh, we don't have the second blue. Third blue. Fourth. We don't have the third or the fourth blue. That's one thing. And then we have to get the counter magic. Oh, they've paid... Wait, what? Where are we? What step are we in?
They drew a card.
Oh, wow. Why? Oh, because it makes a 2/2.
Yes.
Do we just trade these off then?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I didn't get it with a sailor as well, which is interesting. We needed to draw 2 blue sources there, Rob, and we didn't. Okay. Let's go... So we have a lot of green mana. We need to just draw a Cavalier off this, really.
Yeah. Don't tap all your Risen Reefs, all your Druids.
No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to tap them at all.
Okay,
Lotus Field? Well, it gets us to our Manip mana, right?
Yep. Tap sources.
Well, we're not using them this turn. So there's not really... Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, okay, that's true.
Okay, at least we can play through Spell Pierce if they play it. I don't even know which counter spells they play in this deck other than Sinister Sabotage and the Essence Scatter one. Thank you, Magic Player 616. I will be grabbing some water after this game, I think, actually.
Quench is what the other one we play. The Willies we saw.
7, 8. No blocks.
Blocks. What?
No, you don't need to take blocks. We've got all the blocks next turn, don't worry about it. So, little happy trees, I've actually got a plan in the works to do some legacy budget videos. So that is a thing I'm going to be working on after Vegas. I've got one coming this week, hopefully, if time allows. The first one, which would be like, a very obvious one. But doing decks that don't get hindered heavily by being
another one
budget. Right, so if this mass manip is counted, I guess we just die.
We pretty much die anyway.
No, we don't. Mass manip can steal the entire board.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, if we don't...
Yeah.
Like, if we do other things, we just die.
So that's the blue. And then we want to go... Steal a wolf. Steal a wolf. Steal a wolf. Play around Spell Pierce? Yay or nay? Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah? We played land this turn, we haven't we?
I think.
Take the flyer, because we could just realistically die to it.
Yeah, 100%.
Just having a game.
Gate. Actual gate. Cool, fair enough.
That deck seems very good.
It looks fun.
I don't know if I would describe it as fun. It seems actually like frustrating. I can imagine people getting very frustrated with it. Oh, I know people are getting frustrated with it. I've seen.
You
it.
sound like you're getting frustrated with it.
No, well, like that's a valid strategy. So it doesn't like. It's not like I'm. None of the cards they played, I'm like, I wish that card didn't exist. It's not like Narset or Khan. Like
Yeah,
it's not a card that I believe was a mistake.
Yeah,
I just
it's
think the
like
deck-
when you play. It's like when I played Mono Blue, and it's just like you get those draws where you've got all the counter spells in hand and all the answers, and you just can't everything they do you answer. Like, oh.
Well, like Furious T's got a point that obviously it's bad against New Teferi. However, I would counter the argument that if they just negate it and then just carry on. So I mean, the play pattern it promotes is not very fun or good for, especially for new players.
And also against Little Teferi, like first of all you get to act for
Oof, Carnival. What?
all the information. And second of all, you know, it has, you know, the deck in and of itself is pretty good against Little Teferi because you've got evasive flying, you know, little dudes. So, you know,
Yeah,
if
I
you got
think
dude in play,
Vivian's Artbow is probably pretty good against that deck.
yeah, that's fair.
No, my Cavalier of
take.
Thorns. I would assume.
No.
Yeah, this is more valid sooner, right? Like if we cast that for 3, no one cares. Cast this for its 5 mana. Robert's baby Teferi, then big daddy Teferi, according to Gen Acid. Yeah, I would agree with that take. Do we Blood Sun now, or do we Risen now? Because if we Risen and then find a Lotus Veil... Oh no, because we put the Lotus Veil in our hand. Duh.
We're playing Blood Sun because it works well with Lotus.
And it also counts Escape Shift, which we've seen 0 of.
That too.
That said, I played one game before we played tonight, and I played Burn, just to see if we can get, like, you know, see if I could rank up quickly. Played a very long game against Escape Shift.
If you're coming for me, the Discord is not the place to do it because I never see it, and don't go there.
He's there, but he just doesn't pay any attention.
Devil.
Well, that's fine.
It's premium removal on our uncommon elemental.
Indeed. So, play Bloodstone, play Llanowar Elves?
Yeah. Not exciting.
So if we draw a Lotus Veil off it, that'd be pretty good. No, we've got a Cavalier next turn. Which can then find us a Lotus Veil, which then makes our Hydro Crisis as good. Kefnet! God
Yes.
Eternal!
Now we're talking.
Don't get excited for their plays, Rob. That's...
I love Kefnet, he's so cool. Okay, that was good. Bloodstone number 2, draw another card. Lovely jubbly.
Okay, we can block this all day long. If they draw like they double a what's the Disintegrators in standard? The 2 mana Lava Coil?
Yeah. Discovery.
Surveil 2, then draw a card. That's Solid Snake saying it, because he's prone to discovering things. When you play a Metal Gear game, that's all he does. He just discovers constantly. A hindy. Right, okay, moving on. Let's play 3,
Elves.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana.
Or Crassuses.
I think we can play a Krasis, right?
Play the revealed one though, if you have to choose one.
I think it auto ticks it off for you anyway. 1, 2. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6. I remember now this is not a Walking Ballista.
Yeah.
So let's go 6 mana. Then hopefully
Fair
we draw
quench.
a Lotus Field. And if we draw a Lotus Field, we can...
We scooped it up, sweet.
Oh, okay. I was thinking about our next line where we draw a Lotus Field, play it and play a Blood Sun. Or play 2 Dorks. But I'll take it! Why do I sound like Zero from... I don't know. I've never played that game, and I don't know why I do. Multiple copies of rules, play the reveal one. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, one more before I grab some water. So we're going to get to gold easy. And then there's no win streak bonuses, though, because we can't grind it out to plat. There's no way we can make it in the next like half hour or so.
Ugh,
Oof,
there's wins, Vince.
this is
You
cool.
know.
When's that been a thing?
Players at Red Horde million. That's
My
cool.
my knowledge of the cosmetics is obviously isn't up to par. Sure. It's slow, and we have no mana dorks. So I probably should have kept it. No, I should have kept this. No, I said sure, and I thought about it. I should have kept this. Right, Stomping Grounds tapped. Here we go. Let me go Hitland Harbour into.
Slow down.
We might just curve Blood Sun into Lotus Veil into like Hydro Crisis for 4 or whatever, and then we're loving life.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, temples and
The old
Llanowar.
double Scryland Llanowar Elves deck, eh?
Of course.
This deck is too good for you to be playing. Thanks, Patters. I appreciate you. And by appreciate you, I mean I wish you weren't here. Might be Scape Shift, hopefully. And our Blood Sun might be good.
Wolves. Elemental Mirror, potentially.
Yeah, do we play Mu Yang Ling tick down on an elf, or do we play Blood Sun?
Blood Sun. Seems way more impactful than...
What? Oh, it does if we draw Lotus Veil, but otherwise this is going to make us... a 4/4.
If it doesn't do anything...
It makes a 4/4 the following turn.
Yeah. But they can still swing with an...
Yeah, they swing and it still makes a 4/4 the following turn, and then we can still go... if we draw Risen Reef, for example, we can play Risen Reef into the 4/4, or if we draw Omnath, we can play into like 2 damage. Like,
okay, actually, yeah, no, you're right, because we can move Yangling, and then next time we can play Kiora and then draw a card off the Barbarian.
yeah, exactly.
The wind whispers secrets. All you have to do is bow to
Take
the
that.
holy
Alright, elf.
wind.
So we can make a 4/4 if we need to. Doesn't Blood Sun enable their Lotus Fields? Yes, but I think that's a small price to pay for not dying to 1,500 tutus. And anyway, I don't know if the Scape Shift deck plays that many Lotus Fields. I don't know. Woof!
Whoa. There she is.
Well, that changes our next turn's plan.
Harness the elements.
Wu Yang Ling is now dead. Yeah, our hammer's way too slow. I don't know why I kept it. I'm really annoyed at myself. There you go. That lonely guy named Phantom says that plays 0 fields. I played like 2 fields in the Jund version of Scape Shift that I played before everyone knew that Scape Shift was good. I knew it was good.
Okay, what do we do here? Die?
Blood Sun, Llanowar Elves, and hope we just draw absolute gas from then on out.
Okie dokie.
That's our only thing, right? Like Cavalier into Cavalier into Cavalier or something. Well, that's not a Cavalier, so... Because we kind of need Omnath to tick down, just shoot this down a little bit, and then...
Yeah, get it under control.
So, Acid, I had this to help with my issues with my chest. Turned out that it was then turned into an infection, so I got that still, but I've also got like steroid tablets and antibiotics. But my antibiotics finished today or tomorrow, one of the two, I can't remember. One of the 2 drugs finishes today or tomorrow. I need to check in the morning when I wake up to take them again. At which point I had to call doctors and say I've still got a slight problem in my chest. Oh no, we can't win this. I kept a real bad hand as well. Like, we didn't... Still don't know where that avatar comes from. Maybe is Trick about? Maybe Trick can tell us where that cosmetic comes from. I'm basically just falling apart. Okay, I'm going to play one more before I get some water. So yeah, I've got a little bit of a copper, but it's nowhere near as bad as I think. It's not like actual steroids. It's not like... Oh, Trick. People were wondering, one of the cosmetic the other opponent had was the one of the Dreadhorde zombies, like in the metallic metal blue shell and stuff. I've not seen it before, but then again, I haven't played Arena for about 2 weeks, so I don't know if it's like a new update or something. And then someone in chat said they didn't know where it was from either, so I was just wondering if you could spread some light, or if someone could Google it. I don't know. One or two. Keep this.
Yeah, this looks good.
It's not available in the store. Maybe it's a prize for one of the events.
Gutter bones.
So one person saying it's not available in the store, and someone else, Magic Player 616, said, yeah, you have to buy it from the store. Well, now I'm very confused.
It's from Waterspark release. Maybe it's a limited release option.
Okay. Look, full art Unhinged Lands, Rob. In Zendikar frames. What is this madness? So we're against some sort of aggro deck. Okay.
Indeed.
Okay,
Our
okay.
0-3 is going to do God's work. And just tap to preserve life total. That's good.
Then we can go Omnath, Killer 1-2 next turn if we really want to. Yeah, I think it was the limited time restore item. Okay, that's cool. Oh, cast down. That's some premium removal there. Then we draw a land, preferably a blue one. Nope.
No.
So do we go Leafkin again?
Yeah, definitely. Blockers. We're on 12.
Got him!
Boom, first blood.
I'm not blocking with that Llanowar Elves. There's no way. Just give me another removal spell.
Wow.
I feel like our draws have been really bad. This is the 25.
They just haven't been optimum.
No. We're playing a 25 land deck, Rob. Look at this. How does this... 25 lands? Where are they all? Like, honestly, where are my lands?
In the deck.
Let's go Risen Reef.
Okay. Try and get a land.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on the shuffler. Oh, don't start with that nonsense. I don't believe the shuffler's broken. That's complete and utter tripe.
Right, block.
No! Gotta go deep, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! That's a big old boy. There's a land. Found one.
Go to 2. Sweet.
Okay. Leafkin Druid. I believe in you. Oh, that's not a land either.
Play and tap, no attacks, block everything, lose everything.
No, don't lose everything.
Okay, lose everything but our druid. I love Rotting Regisaur.
We
That's
literally
my favourite card.
we drew a few lands. We drew dorks, which are good, and then they just drew runner removal spells. Like that's just a variance for you. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
The only other full arts are the Amonkhet ones, yeah? No, I believe there are also some of the Zendikar arts are available. So there's Amonkhet, Zendikar, and Unhinged, I believe.
Okay, so blocks. Block 76, I think it's probably a good idea.
Number 2.
Okay, remember when that vampire swings, we lose 1, so
Yep.
effectively on 1.
Yep. I am unfortunately painfully aware.
Okay, what have they got?
They've discard a 4 mana removal spell. Sucks to be them, right?
Draw a bit.
Take your pick, I don't care. Oh, it's so bad. So unbelievably bad. What
Take
can
the
we draw
Crassus, I
here?
reckon.
Oh, 100%. Like that's definitely it. But like we're gonna play an Omnath, kill this. Oh no. Okay, I think we're dead then. Oh, this Cavalier's so late. Yeah, we're dead, aren't we?
Yeah.
Close.
Could have stabilised.
Our hand was really good, but then we just drew badly afterwards, like without a doubt. Right, I'm going to take a break just to grab some water. It won't be very, very long at all. I'll be more like 2 minutes, maybe a minute a dog out. Do you want to chat to Rob? Do you want to chat to chat, Rob? And then we'll like relay it?
Yes, let's do that.
So do one of your famous AMAs.
Yes, I will. Okay, chat. Ask me anything. Between now and when Vince comes back, you can ask me anything. I have full control of the stream. Assuming you actually want to talk to me, that is. But I'm sure you do, because I'm very interested. Yes, anything. Favorite Magic card ever? Kiki-Jiki Mirror Breaker. Does Vince actually know what he's doing? Yes. How old are you? Old enough. Favorite deck in Standard? Mono Blue, Curious Obsession stuff. What's 0 divided by 1? I don't know. Would you rather have peg legs for arms, or peg legs, or peg arms? Peg legs. Why are clerics the best tribe? Because they're my favorite tribe. That's why they're the best. What was your first deck ever? My first deck ever was my first deck ever was one of the starter decks, and it was like red green monsters. But my first proper deck that I built was mono black zombies during Scourge block, like Legion Scourge, the cool zombie gem palm polluted deck, which is very cool. Favorite standard legal card? Gutter Bones, because of above zombie obsession. Actually, no. Regisaur, the rotting Regisaur is my favorite. Thoughts on Death and Taxes? Very good deck. Very good for if you're getting into Modern. Very good if you're getting into Legacy. They're both really good, pretty good budget options, and they're just really fun decks, and they attack on angles that you don't normally play against. So that's pretty good. Quick question to test your math skills. Last 3 digits of pi. Go. Don't know. Should they emergency ban Hogat format MF Vegas? No, I don't think emergency bans are good for the format, regardless of what the situation is. I think it's better off to have set times to do things and let people play Magic in the meantime. Have you ever played Witcher 3? No. Favorite MTG artist? Wayne Reynolds. Because I like his D&D stuff and it carries over to Magic stuff, so that's really good. Is there no Commander format available in the online games yet? Not on Arena, but there is in Window. Thoughts on the Oathbreaker format? I like it. I think it's an interesting idea. I think the 60 card decks thing is a little bit meh, but then I'm a Commander player, so I like to have lots of different options with my cards. So other than that, I think it's good. A card you would ban and a card you would unban, doesn't matter the format. I would ban Ancient Stirrings because green shouldn't have the best card quality, and I would unban Stoneforge Mystic because I'm Vince's co-host, and I'm contractually obliged to say that. Favorite MTG artist? Wayne Reynolds, as I said. What is Armanket Singleton? Come for the monoliths, stay for the eternity. Singleton awaits. It's the Planecation thing they did with other planes. It's a interesting, fun format. MTGO is a great platform for playing Magic if you live in the middle of nowhere. Like if it's 2 a.m. and you've got no friends, you can still play Magic. That's what's great about MTGO. Favorite lands ever printed? I like the Kamigawa mountains that are all one mountain chain. I've always loved that. They're really good. They're really evocative, and they're just beautiful. Especially if you have all 5. It's very cool. Where to find a list of this deck's cards? I'll get Vince to bring it up so you can see it, and we'll put a link in the chat when he gets back. Which of the C19 decks are you most interested in, Rob? The Jeskai flashback stuff from the graveyard one. That looks really cool. Because I'm a great lover of Sun Titan. That is of all the Titans, Sunny T is my best. Are you going to GP Brum? Unfortunately, I'm not. Do you think Vivian gives good hugs? Yeah, I think so. She's got some fit arms. She's got long limbs, so I think good hugs all around. Favorite card of all time, Kiki Tiki Mirror Breaker. Although there are lots of cards that I like, but Kiki Tiki's always the favorite. Man, if it's just top 5 cards out of all those cards in the world, it'd be a tough list to do. 4-color Omnath, yes or no? Yes. Rank the 5 Titans. Sun,
Yes.
Grave, Frost, in the prime time, and then Inferno Titan at the bottom.
Sun Titan's the best Titan. Hands down.
Absolutely. Favorite Planeswalker? Venser. Most disliked color in Magic? I play a lot of Commander, so I don't like green. But yeah, so I think it's green. Yeah. Fitz, Rob said, I did not. I said we should unban. Vince, when you get a moment, can you put the list up in the chat if you've got a link, please?
For this deck?
Yes, please.
Do I have a list? I don't think I've actually got one written anywhere. Because I grabbed it off. I can grab off Croaky's Twitch. Twitter. I don't know if I can post links in the chat. I don't know if they give admin rights or not. So I'm playing very similar, if not these. Oh no! This is what I kept it on a bad hand. Feels that way.
Is a 5-color on just for operations? Probably. I love operations.
Right. Let's try this. Yeah, there we go. That is Croaky's last one. We're going to lose to this deck, that's for sure.
We are 100% going to lose to this deck.
Well, we can mass manip their entire board.
That's true.
That's the thing we can do.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the list is in that link there, that Twitter link. And if you follow Croaky's, you'll see the other things that he does.
This is an elemental. Maybe we steal that and then we can...
All
Prime-
aggro.
Primetime's just too good. Like, he's pedestrian compared to the other Titans, right? Wow.
Yeah, and also I rate...
our land draws. Maybe I shouldn't have complained.
I think, I mean, my personal judging of cards, it comes from the formats that I play, and I only see Primetime in the same modern deck over and over again, whereas I see the Titans in Commander in lots of different ways. So.
Obviously, Primetime doesn't even show up because he's banned.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, maybe that's the thing. Maybe I think you're right. Like Primetime's just a bit too pedestrian. I mean, there are loads of fun and interesting lands that you can tutor out with Primetime. Don't get me wrong. You know, so it's an excellent tutor in that regard. But the other Titans are just really cool. Like
Oh no!
Frost Titan in particular.
Look at this.
Frost Titan is the most underrated Titan. Like you play that in Cube and you just win games. We are so dead.
Yeah, whatever. It's not even worth caring about at this point, is it? And yeah, just because someone says some inverted commas flawed things about Magic doesn't mean that they don't have other insights that are good. There's this thing that like we fall into as a community where we're like, well, what's your Pro Tour results? And it's like, well, they haven't got them, but they might have still like won local tournaments. They may know an archetype very well. They still can have value to add. Like you know, there's certain scientists at the moment who are very, very good in their field, but then when they talk about certain hot button topics, they say very, very silly things that are completely uninformed. So it goes other ways as well. It goes vice versa, right? So
also,
yeah.
what is a flawed thing about Magic? Like in my mind, a flawed thing about Magic is that you start with a hand of 8 cards. Like,
No, I think it means it just gets things wrong.
Right. Which is what I just...
Some weird hills to die on. Okay. Well, let's not go into that now then. We'll go into it another time.
Okay. Fair enough, well, each their own.
Come on, let's do this. Double Land of White Elves cannot lose.
Please not Mono Red again.
Playing a better deck. RDSJ5. Now, this deck is cool.
Blue.
If you wanted to be playing Invoke as the best decks, right, you should be playing RDW and Esper Control and Scape Shift depending on the day. And does that sound like the most fun?
Elves. More elves.
Go, my mighty elves! I've got another deck on my account at the moment from Modo, which we played later, called Legacy Leylines, Rob. Deck's
Legacy
pretty fun.
Leyline.
Yep. Deck's pretty fun.
So you start with a hand of 7, and on turn 1 you have a hand of...
On turn 1 you have 20 power in play sometimes, yeah. You know.
Okay, it seems good.
Yeah, we've won.
Doesn't get immediately counted.
We've won like 3 or 4 games, I think, because we have been ranking up slowly.
Yeah.
We're getting 2 pips for every one. Essence Scanner. This is the deck I don't enjoy. Just casting things into it, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, not this deck again.
Wasn't there a Bant Flash deck in Innistrad Standard, if I remember correctly? That was pretty good.
In Return to Innistrad, there was a blue-white flash deck, which was awesome, and I played it in Standard. It was very good.
Ugh, you're talking Reflector Mage period?
Yeah.
Ugh.
That was really good.
But then there's definitely a Bant Flash when Resto was around, I'm sure.
Yes, I think so. I'm trying to remember that hardback.
There was Mythic Bant, which played... Was Mythic Bant was that Cobra and Geist? Was Cobra and Geist in the same standard? I can't remember. Let's
no, I don't
try
think so.
sticking one of these, I guess. Because we've got nothing else to do, and they're keeping up all the mana.
Yeah,
Bant
it's
Flicker.
Flicker.
Oh, God, those are the days. Oh, what a surprise! As Cilla Black would say, surprise, surprise! Okay, let's just say no.
Just tuned in. This is a wild draft deck.
Hello, it's Moxin with Swag Tusk, Resto, and the big 6 mana Angel. No, that wasn't Flash. That wasn't Flicker. 6 mana Angel. Are you talking about Angel of Serenity, which was actually like 7 or 8 mana? Can we card in this chat? I don't know if we can. No, that feels like basic functionality that the Magic chat should have. Oh, there we go. Oh, it does have it. Sweet. Angel of 70. There you go. That card. I played that card in the Reanimator deck because that deck was gas.
That deck was fun.
I'd rather play against mono blue than blue green flash every day of the week. There's just no point in playing this, is there? I should have played the land after. This should be a 4/4 now, but I've messed it up. Like, do you see what the play pattern? Do you see what I mean about play pattern, though, right?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the important decisions are taken away from me as well. Chat died. Chat,
Yes,
are you
he's
there?
Talk to me, chat.
No, it's fine on my side.
Okay, cool.
Oh, look, Nightpack Ambusher.
No, we're fine.
We could just switch to playing Little Teferi for a while if that's what we really need to do. Because this is the card that the whole deck linchpins around, right? Like, you don't have to cast anything in their turn.
Okay, play land, do a thing.
Come on, let's go.
Right.
They've got 4 cards in hand. They're counting this stuff.
Kill them. Damn it.
Just play another game, right?
Yep.
This is the problem
Just
with
annoy people to death.
we just
That's
lost
how you
4
win.
games in a row. Well, we're never getting to gold. I'm gonna keep playing this deck. I like it. Oh wow, Arena! Come on, you can do it. Wow, maybe it's the high-end graphics card that I've got that can't cope with this.
Right, I'm gonna grab a drink while you
Restart the client.
get into the next game.
Let's restart the client.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Cool. Whilst Rob's away, the cats and mice shall play. This is why 9 deck limit. Yeah, maybe. I don't have that many decks on here, I don't think. Should we play Band Elementals for a game? We're going to play one more game before we move into a Legacy, I think. It's still running like Garbo. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing as well. I can't complain too much about Blue-Green Flash or playing best of 1 because that's what sideboards are for, right? I agree undoubtedly. Legacy Weedio. Hello, Labib. Come on, we got the elves, we got small amount of gas. So I've got the 2 decks I've got available for Legacy tonight. I have to say 3 decks. I've always got D&T available, right? But I've got Monored Prison because I think it's very good right now. And I've got ley lines for the banter, for the memes. Hello, Bruce. Come here, boy. Do you want to come say hello to chat? No, he's run off. Bit excited. Come here. Come here. He's very excited. Oh, I can't pick him up yet. He's running around. When Bruce calms down, I'll pick him up and show chat. Bruce is my 2-year-old dachshund. Miniature dachshund. Doodle-doo. Disregard Amroth, acquire Valve Masters. Yeah, buddy. There's no reason not to, right? Okay, let's get in there. Slap. I need a Hedron crab pet. That's what they need, chat. Okay, chat, tell me this. What pets do you think they need to add to this game? Don't have a counter spell. Please don't have a counter spell. Hedron Crab, what other magic themed pets would you like to see? An Eldrazi, like a little Scion. Sheba. Crow, a Storm Crow. That's a great idea, Quadro. I'll make a video. Top 5 pets they should add to a Magic Arena. Make them all absurd. Like Urza's severed head. Oh, Kaladesh Gremlins! And you click on them, they're chewing on like bolts, nuts and bolts and stuff. That'd be so good. Oh, Boreal Grazer. Jory's Familiar is good. A Time Bug would be good. I used to play that card in Commander. Look at that. Choose an opponent you control or suspend card you own. The opponent or card has a time counter on it. You may remove a time counter from it and put it on another, or put another counter on it. So you can tap it to shrink down the suspend costs of original Jehoiwa. Incoming Kozilek! Choop choop! I don't have any red mana. This is not good. Are they Sultai Escape Shift? Bug Escape Shift? Is that what they are, chat? Ornithop was a good shout. Mowu was a good shout. Amaket Mummy Cat instead of the stupid Chandra. That'd be cool reskin. Or, yeah, skin. Skin. I'm not a fan of Chandra's Familiar. I think it's too basic looking. I don't think the model's good enough.
I'm back.
Just trying out what pets we'd like to see added to the game. Some good suggestions like Mowu and Ornithopter.
Squeeze toy.
Squeeze toy? What's squeeze toy?
It's a little cuddly toy thing. It's adorable.
I don't remember that.
Oh, also Stuffy Doll.
Oh, Stuffy Doll's a really good one. I said Urza's severed head.
On the little bouncy spring.
Yeah, you can flick it back and forth. No, one of my Omnaths! No! Oh, I'm an idiot. In sacking both my forests last turn, chat, it means my Hinterland Harbour comes by tap this turn. I don't think it matters, but... We gotta win! Okay, we're going to play until we lose, then switch to Legacy. That is the plan now. Because I want to try and get gold if we can do 2 in a row.
Okay, let's do it. Ooh, mystery orb.
It could be anything. It could be a boat. Boosty, do you want to say hello to chat? Come in then.
Prepare yourself, chat.
Come on, boy. Come on, Boosty.
Prepare your dog emotes.
Wagon. Come on, boy. Come here. Boosty. Right, I'm going to go grab him. One sec, chat. I should say yes to this first. I said come here a second ago and he ran off whacking his tail like down the stairs, so keep... Boosty, come here. Hey, bro. Did I run off? Come here.
Okay.
Here he is, chat. Look. Here we go. None of this Sheba stuff. Look at this beautiful hound. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, I should play a creature in a thing in a... There we go. Look at him. He's really excitable right now, so me picking him up, he's just like, wants to run around and stuff. But I thought I'd come show him to the people who don't normally see him. Right? Yeah. Go on then, you can go run around now. You can go run around now. Go on then, boy. Oh, right.
The goodest doggo.
He honestly is the such a cute dog, honestly. Like I know he's my dog, and I'm gonna say that, right? But I want to, if and when I manage to get like a bigger office and stuff, I want to have a Bruce cam that I can switch to where he's like sat in his bed. Right. Okay. I guess we're gonna ignore all caution.
Jundosaurus.
When we draw that blue source, we're gonna Jundosaurus them to death with our Omnath.
Yes.
You reckon we're going to lose to Godfrey Bolus? Give me a dance. I think as I put Bruce down, he farted.
Lovely.
Oh.
Good dog.
I didn't realize there's 2 dashes. I didn't know that. Interesting. That's all I just saw. Okay. It's got haste. No blocks. Yeah, those clips from Bruce in my latest video are actually clips from when he was a puppy. Oh, never didn't have that.
Nice. Very nice. Pass turn. Massive Crassus next turn.
We might just play one now, right?
Yeah, like a medium-sized one, or a little one and a big one.
A 3-1, you know?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we have
Yeah,
more mana for
yeah.
Leafkin next turn.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it.
Okay, they discard a card. As long as they don't play a second Morton Regisaur and give it haste. Because then we'll have to throw our Hydrocrisis under the bus. And to simply just not die. I need a bigger water reciprocal.
Savage Stomp. Ooh.
Second Regisaur? Oh no, just a casual Galter.
Just a casual 12-12 travel. Lovely, lovely.
Well, that's enough standard for one day, kids.
We'll play until we lose, and then we lost.
Well, I should
Womp
put my orb in, shouldn't I? No, I want level boost. No way.
Got it. We win by playing Esper. Quite possibly. We win by playing other decks. Oh, wait, but you...
I want to get my promo Omnaths. I started towards... I realised that Yarok was on the... I messed up and thought Yarok was on this side.
Ah.
But, Right! Chat! I don't know how often this happens, but this is the official Magic channel. We're going to play some Legacy. I just loaded Arena again, because I'm an idiot.
We're going to play some Arena!
So who here in chat is into Legacy? That is the question. This is fresh, this is different, this is going to be, in my opinion, the better format. I mean, every format's got its pros and cons, right?
That is true.
Yes, Patters. Yes, Pennybot. Yes, you dude. Right, let's close this again. Load up Modo. Where are we? I was hoping for draft. Yeah, but I don't want to draft Return to Dominaria, or Dominaria Return, or whatever it is on here. Let's get logged in before I change across the other screen. Ciao! Here we are.
Perfect.
Now, kids, I'm a Blood Moon. Legacy Cube isn't on there anymore, Janacid. Otherwise, I would 100% be doing Legacy Cube right now.
Hell yeah. That's what we live for. We live for
Metal Little Kyle 1, welcome to some Legacy. So, the deck we're going to play with, we're going to start a league with and see how far we get in the next hour or so. It's going to be... Yeah, so Legacy Cube and Legacy itself are very different, honestly. Legacy Cube is a whole different kettle of fish. But if you enjoy the power of some of those cards, it's definitely worth playing. We're not playing that version because I thought the sideboard was better with this one. Oh, I ended up changing the sideboard the other one anyway. So here we are. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop our opponents. Yes, whiteboarded Blood Moon, that's correct. We're going to stop our opponents from playing as much, or stop them playing as much Magic as we can. Essentially, that's our plan. I need to go to the edge of the screen with that one. In order to do that, we're going to use fast mana. We're going to use Ancient Tombs, which is a soul land that taps for 2 mana, but shoots us for 2. And we also have 4 copies of City Trace, which taps for 2 mana, but it has to sack itself to be able to play another land. Okay, so we have 8 soul lands. This allows us to play Chalice of the Void on 1. And a Chalice of the Void on 1 on turn 1, or brick walls on Legacy decks are real hard, because everyone wants to play Brainstorms and Ponders and Preordains and Cabal Therapies and Thought Seizes and Dark Rituals, and we're like, no. You can't play those cards. So we stop them. In addition to that, the other way we can play these early is we have 4 Simian Spirit Guides. And we have 4 Chrome boxes, which is the other way we can fast out a sweet Chalice of the Void. Yes, these mismatching cities are sweet, aren't they? Ooh, yeah, buddy. Why are they called Soul? Soul, S-O-L. S-O-L. Because, like Soul Ring, they make 2 mana. Soul Land. There we go. A bit of old lingo for you. So, that's our lock pieces. Let's put our lock pieces in a pile. We've got Chalice of the Void, which locks people out, obviously, on turn 1. Trinisphere, if you resolve that on turn 1, is so good. Because it makes all spells, no matter what, cost 3 mana. Force of Will, alternate cost, costs 3 mana. Hogak, tap 2 dudes, exile 5 cards from your graveyard, and pay 3 mana. What else? Daze, pay 3 mana. Gutshot, 3 mana. Thalia, 3 mana. Everything becomes 3 mana. If you play this on turn 1, some decks will do nothing for 3 turns. Because all they can do is, like, you know, do activate abilities, like Wastelands, for example. This card is very, very good as well. Our next lock piece in our list of lock pieces, because this deck is called Monored Prison, is the one, the only, the infamous Blood Moon. Non-basic lands are now mountains. And in Legacy, some decks aren't even playing any basics. Can Hogak be cast through 3 ball? It can be, but you have to cost 3 mana. Or can you delve away the 3 mana and have to pay 1 colour mana? Can you delve the extra? No. You can't delve through Trinisphere. You cannot delve through Trinisphere. Blood Moon, I need to check that. We need a judge to check that, right? Delve works with Sphere, says Patters. So, no, but Hogak still requires 1 black mana? So, but Convoke works for Sphere. Oh, so they can just delve it? Maybe I'm wrong about Hogak then. I might be wrong about Hogak.
Huh.
Delve and Trinisphere. Delve and Trinisphere. Delve and Trinisphere. Delve.
Isn't it part of the cost rather than an ultimate cost?
How Trinisphere works against Delve. Let's have a quick look on the judge's blog. Since Delve no longer reduces the total cost of the spell, this means that Trinisphere will be checking to see if the spell is below a total cost of 3 before you use the Delve ability. Ah! Doesn't stop Hogak. I'm lying to you, chat. Thank you, Patters. I've lied. Everything else, great. Delve, bad. So even Hogak doesn't care. Ugh, awkward. So anyway, Blood Moon ruins mana bases. And then we've got 2 copies of Magus the Moon to make sure we've got 6 copies of Blood Moon available. And then we get to the cool stuff. I say cool stuff. The Khan's kind of lame, but it's a necessary evil. We've got 4 Legion Warboss and 4 Goblin Master. We are 8 Rabble. I know, Pat, I'm sure I've had this discussion about Delve a million times. So we've got 8 Rabble Masters. So what we do is we lock them behind one of the lock pieces, and then we just slam a threat, and we start threatening them with Rabble Masters. And Rabble Masters are very fast clock. Then we have Fiery Confidence as our only removal spell, which can destroy artifacts, kill creatures and shoot people's faces. Can't kill Planeswalkers anymore because of the rule changes.
Literally elves as well, because you can sweep.
Oh, it's great against elves. It's great against pyromancers. It's really good against D&T. Although it does cost 4 mana. It can be a bit clunky. Chandra is a card advantage engine, removal spell, mana ramp, and inevitability. And then we used to play the old Khan. I say old Khan. Inverted commas, old Khan, like less than a year old maybe. Dominaria, when was that? When was Dominaria? Is that a year ago?
Thereabouts, yeah.
Yeah, Hogak's getting the Banhammer in Modern. I mean, I'm not saying that because I don't know, but come on, it's not staying. No Midnight Bridge Pans, I'm going to come to that in a second. So, Khan allows us to play a wish board, right? So our wish board looks like this. So we've got 2 Pyroclasms for those matches where we need them, and 4 ley lines for the matches that we need those, right? They kind of go without an explanation. Tormod's Crypt for graveyards. Liquid Metal Coating to blow up lands with Khan. Sorcerer's Spyglasses for, activate abilities. Winter Orb if people are tapping out to try and get to us. I actually haven't brought this in yet, but all the decks are playing it, so there's got to be places where we bring it in, right? We'll figure it out. Ensnaring Bridge, the one of in the sideboard there. The thing is, like, we're attacking with like our Rabbles anyway. We can get this off of our Khan. Main board Ensnaring Bridge has kind of been not a thing for a while when you look at top 5-0 lists and like challenge lists and stuff. I think, if I remember correctly, Gary is against it. Scottish Gary that won the GP with this deck. 1 Walking Blister, and Max allows us to lock them out. And of course, if we have Leyline in play, we're just gonna get Helm of Obedience and combo kill them. And there you go, that's the deck. So, with all that out of the way, let's play some Legacy. Legacy League. Legacy League.
Right. So, what are our matchups looking like? What do we like to see?
I've joined this with the wrong deck, haven't I?
You can change it if you haven't joined a match.
No, I didn't. I joined the right league. Cool.
Cool.
I felt like I wasn't.
Yes.
But...
What are our best matchups or our worst matchups?
Decks with greedy mana bases. The 4-color Delver deck, that's now like the menace of the format. I believe this deck is very well positioned against because we just turn all their lands into mountains and we don't care about what they're doing. And obviously, Chance of the Void is very, very good. Storm. Chance of the Voids on 0 and 1 are very, very good against Storm. Lands, to an extent, we have a very good like lands, loam, and dark depth like game 1 because we can just Blood Moon them, they can't do anything. Game 2 and 3 becomes more of a game because of Crossing Grip. D&T we don't want to see. D&T is one of our worst matchups, but then we have... Oh no, we're not playing it. We normally have multiple Sulfur Elementals in the sideboard for D&T. But supposedly D&T is down in favour at the moment because D&T is struggling against Ren and 6 and Plague Engineer. So...
Okay.
So hopefully we can just dodge that. We'll just play D&T 3 times in a row and they just like wasteland us out and play Guardians. So, also, how is the no profanities working for you? Yeah, it's pretty good. I can not swear if I want to. The choice to swear is something I want to do, right?
Yeah, I mean it's a content question.
Yeah, exactly. And I can understand why some people don't want it as well. Okay, turn 1, nothing. I don't think it's good enough.
Nope, not good enough.
We're on the draw, so we could draw like a Simeon or a Chrome Mox to play a Trinisphere, but then we've got nothing to follow up with. This hand's bad. We just draw another mana source to do anything. This hand is also bad.
Yeah.
Because we go like Mountain, Chrome Mox. Even if we draw a Soul Land, we can play like a Trinisphere on turn 1, then a Roundmaster, I guess. Yeah, it just doesn't seem very exciting, does it? If you don't draw a land, we're in a real bad spot.
This is Legacy Mulliganing. This is okay. It's better.
This is terrible, but it's like better than going to 4. So
yeah.
Okay, let's put back a land and a Fiery Confluence. Yeah, then we can still play turn 1 Khan if we draw a Soul Land. No, not turn 2 Khan. Sorry. Okay. Right, they've multi 5 as well, so that's a good sign. Fair Magic. Not playing the correct lands. What do you think of MTGA developers should focus on creating and improving next? That's a big old question. Some random Tom. I'm not sure really.
Platforms.
Say again.
Platforms, like I said earlier.
Oh, mobile platform is like a given, but I don't even think that's like on the table for discussion at the moment. I think that would be the best way to improve. In order to increase the reach of Magic and the amount of people playing it, it'd be mobile, hands down. To improve my personal experience, it'd be Eternal Formats, Commander, that sort of stuff. MTGA Auto Chess. Can you imagine it? Stacking up those Khans to get a level 3 Khan.
That'd be cool.
That'd be alright. Okay. Basic Island. No chat from our opponent. Mountain Pass. And then next time we can Magus them if we want to. But if they're like Basic Island into Basic Island, it's just like High Tide or something, you know?
Yeah.
Is there any talk for Commander on MTGA? No, I don't think so. There is 1v1 Brawl coming, which I'm actually quite excited for. I'll be making content about that, I think.
Yeah, I really like
Brawl.
I
They're missing a
enjoyed
land
it
drop.
while it was a flash in the pan.
They're missing a land drop. They've multiplied and got a worse hand than we have. Yay! Welcome to Magic. I guess we just make a turn. We can make a challenge on this turn if they counter it and making Khan the turn after.
Yeah, that seems good. Yes, Chrome Mox. I really like that Chrome Mox art.
Yes, it's very good, isn't it?
It's so good.
So, Chrome Mox comes to play, we trigger, we get to exile a card from our hand, we're going to exile Magus to the Moon, which means our Chrome Mox can now make red mana. Or can make any colour. Yeah, red mana, just red mana. So we're going to exile this. We're going to cast this. This might get dazed, it might get forced, but we're not too fussed. MTG is very complex and difficult to play on mobile. I don't think it can't be, I think it's just difficult. I mean, there are many games that are very complicated that you can play on mobile, right?
Yep.
Phones would melt under the triggers? No. I don't think triggers the problem. I think interface is the problem. They brainstormed and they forced. And they ditched Flusterstorm to it. This does look like it might be High Tide. Or Show and Tell. Show and Tell could be awkward.
Yeah. Show and tell.
Looks like it's going to be Show and Tell. Okay.
Okay, well, yeah, we can wish for an answer.
Yeah, we can get Bridge. How long till MTGA consumes MTGO? It's inevitable. IMO.
Yeah, but Inevitable is in
Like
5
on a long
to 10
enough
years
timeline,
now.
yeah. But like people like myself, lots of people like to play like older formats, right? And you know, like what the thing I don't understand is the obsession with this idea. Like it's almost like a tribalism within Magic. Like people have to get really funny and be like, "Well, surely this is gonna go away soon." It's like, does it matter? That's the bit I don't understand. Chandra, Torch of Defense.
Better or worse than a card.
Well, Khan can go get Ensnaring Bridge next turn and play it, right?
Which I think probably needs to be a priority because they can just show and tell next time.
They gush until that turn, but yeah, I think we have to play Khan. Like, if we don't get Ensnaring Bridge, we can go and get Silver Metal Coating and just like block one of our lands.
Yeah, Liquid Metal Code.
The best card will always be chosen the Planeswalkers. Don't be silly. I think people are scared about the future of their monetary investment in MTGO, which is why they're concerned about the future of it. You say that, Sam Random Tom. The most, like, the person here saying this, RDSJ59, doesn't strike me as someone who cares about Modo. It's like someone who's, like, you know, wants to rag on Modo for some reason. I don't understand why. Is there any way to upload my physical collection to MTGA online? I would probably play them. Yeah, that's the thing. People have wanted this for a long time. Oh, I didn't use the card. I didn't tick up. Too busy talking about Modo and Arena. Derp. Right. Okay, if we go and get, I think we block one of their lands, right?
Yeah, but they can still go land show and tell.
They can.
So
they
I'd rather
haven't.
go for Ensnaring Bridge, cover ourselves, and then start messing around.
We can lattice lock them next turn.
Let's just make sure we get it next turn.
Yeah, I guess Bridge is safer, right?
And make mana with Chandra.
So 3 mana, 2 mana of Chandra, 1 of our lands, play our Bridge. Now they can't, like, sneak attack off of a red... Well, they were gonna... It's whether they go Show and Tell Omniscience, cast Emrakul and attack. That's what they can't do now. Could have gone for Lattice this turn.
Exactly.
If we got
And they
Lattice
skip it up,
last
so that
turn,
was the
you
right thing
did,
to
we
do.
could have done, yeah. But we didn't know we were drawing Chandra. Oh no, we had Chandra in hand, didn't we, as well? So maybe was getting Chalice better? So getting Lattice better? So last time we got Lattice. Yeah, maybe it was. Maybe it was.
Yeah.
Lattice with Show and Tell doesn't do anything if they're like casting, if they're putting on listening to them and then just casting Emrakuls for free.
Exactly. That's what I was worried about. I think the bridge covers off whatever line that they had to put Emrakul down. Is covered by Ensnaring Bridge. So, what are we bringing against Show and Tell?
Well, if they're a red-blue, if they're actually like Sneak and Show, then Spy Ghost of Sphere good against both their fetch lands and their sneak attacks. Because we haven't seen that, I don't know if it's actually any good. So I don't know if we bring anything in, honestly. I think we're right against them anyway. We'll be even more favoured if we have more bridges access to them, but... Mana abilities aren't activated. Mana abilities are activated abilities. Kobe the Cheese. Like, mana abilities are just activated abilities. What you're thinking of is the majority of cards that say to deactivate a mana ability, like a Sorcerer's Spyglass, or a Pithing Needle, or Pything Needle, or whatever. Those cards quite literally say, unless they're mana abilities, but Khan doesn't say that. Yeah, there you go, chat's going along with that as well. I think we have to mulligan this. Okay, this is better. Let's keep this. Let's stitch an Ancient Tune to the bottom. Done. I kind of want to... If they play a Soul Land, we definitely want to play... Well, why would they play a Soul Land first? That won't happen. Okay. Oh, they're just going to Show and Tell me now. Okay.
Sure.
Is this turn 1 Show and Tell? Here we go. Okay, we're going to go turn 1 Show and Tell. We're going to go... Magus turns up the land. Legion Warboss gives us an attacker. So we're going to go Legion Warboss. They've got an Emrakul. Okay. What do we need to draw? Not a lot. We just draw Caracas, really.
Yeah.
We lost. Good old turn 1 Emrakul. Yep.
Yep, sometimes.
That's-
Welcome to Legacy.
That's how their deck does it. So now we're on the play and we really want to go like Charleston 0 or 1. Or Trinisphere on turn 1. Trinisphere on turn 1 on the play is very, very good, obviously. Sometimes just have it indeed, and sometimes you'll have the counter magic, but we're not playing a counter magic deck for that reason.
Yeah.
Legacy is the best format. We're going to get some sarcastic people being like, but that wouldn't happen in Standard. It's like, well, or you can just have all your spells countered by the blue-green deck. Like, is that really any more magic than this? We're also, both myself and my opponent are playing very definitively, like, full stop, I want to do this and stop my opponent from doing anything sort of decks. So it's not like we're not playing very interactive decks. The reason I love Legacy so much is the interaction, but that's not what we're playing tonight. I would love to play first. I would love to turn on that Trinisphere, but I cannot, for goodness sake. We've had no turn 1 plays in any of our hands, Rob, and I've mulliganed 3 times in our first game.
I know.
And once in the
this is
second game.
obscene.
Let's mulligan this.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Oh, Alright. Sure.
No. Well, got to keep that, right? So let's put 3 cards in the bottom of our library. Let's put this on the
Confluence.
bottom, this on the bottom.
Chandra.
Chandra's too good. But we just need to draw another land for it, right?
Okay. We Charleston 1 and then go from there.
Yeah. I mean, Charleston 0 might actually be better.
Why?
Because it stops Lotus Petal, so we don't get turn 1 show and telled.
Ah.
Like, on the whole, Charleston 1 turns off like the majority of their deck. They play somewhere between like 10 and 12 cantrips. Post-board, they'll have like Chain of Vapors and stuff. Or even an Echoing Truths. But yeah, they just go turn 1. They didn't mulligan at all, so okay. Charleston 1 has paid off.
Sweet.
Simian Spirit Guide? No, okay.
No.
It's a land that can't cast Chandra. Good, good.
Good.
I'm just so lucky. I'm just so lucky. In a way, it's good we haven't played a league earlier in the stream, because if we played a league earlier in the stream with the hands we're getting, it would have been pretty embarrassing.
Vince, do you think there are any cards worthy of banning in Legacy?
Maybe Ren in 6 eventually. Like, if it homogenizes the format like Deathlight Shaman did, then yeah, it'd be good to let it go. But Legacy's very good at self-regulating, so you got to give it time.
Yeah, that's true. Let's bear in mind this is the brainstorm format. You know, it's pretty good at looking after its own.
Yeah, exactly. We
Chandra,
cannot cast
Chandra.
that, so we're going to shoot them for 2.
Pew.
Right, do we see
Another one.
a show and tell next turn? That's the question. Why not play Tomb in case of days? Oh, I don't know why I didn't do that. I was too busy talking about Arena, I think, was the reason. Also, showing how decks are traditionally... This is Sneak and Show, by the way, so also something else is good. It's too late now, obviously. Sneak and Show decks don't traditionally play days, but I know a lot of combo decks have started to play days more recently. Here we go. Okay, hopefully it's something we can combat. Okay,
Nope.
Omniscience. So they can't cast the cantrips that they have, but they've cast 0 cantrips, and they just by chance have Show and Tell, 3 lands, Omniscience, and Emrakul.
Cool. So we scoop it up.
It's better to be lucky than good, it really is.
It's on their end.
So one of the popular discussions in Legacy as well, by the way, is that deck there is secretly one of the best decks in the format that people just don't want to admit to. And I often do feel that way. Like, sometimes when I play it at
Another
events,
one.
and I just randomly make Emrakuls and people can't do anything. Like,
It does just feel unfair, doesn't it? Because you're like, well,
that was just
had
jammy.
it.
They had like
Yeah.
literally a 5-card combo with the 3 lands, I guess. But I guess because the hand could have all been because sometimes you cast Omniscience, you have to cast like Preordains and cantrips and stuff to dig to the next cantrip to then cast that for free and go off, or play a Grizzlebrand and draw 7 cards or whatever. But they just had the Emrakul. So. Is Omnitel better than Reanimator? Depends. Reanimator's a lot faster. That wasn't Omnitel, by the way. That was like Sneak and Show with Omniscience. I know that sounds really weird. So there is... Well, actually, the red could have been for the Cyber card, so it could have been Omnitel. So essentially, there are 3 versions. There's like a mono blue version of Omnishow, which is Omnitel. There's Sneak and Show, sorry, which plays Sneak Attack. And then obviously the blue version, which is Omnitel, can also play red mana for its sideboard cards. We'll never know, because we didn't see enough games. But better than Reanimator, I don't know, because Red Black Reanimator is also very, very good. Omnishow, Sneak and Show, yeah, they're the 2 versions. We'll just play first. Yes, I would. Can we have a good hand, please? It's a pretty good hand. Yeah, that sounds really good. We got Blood Moon, got turn 1 Chalice. Got turn 2 Karn if we really care about it, if they're like a basic land deck. It's not Mono Red Tron, this is Mono Red Prison in Legacy. Okay, the thing about forcing this, I think. Okay, it resolved. No 1-drops from them next turn. Then we've got to decide whether we follow up with Blood Moon, Legion War Boss, or Khan the Great Creator. See, this is a good hand. We have like options and everything.
Yeah, exactly. Got, you know,
Wasteland? Okay, they will
options.
Wasteland us without a doubt.
Oh dear.
So if we, no, that's fine. If we draw a Chrome Mox or a Simeon Spirit Guide, we can still play a threat.
Mm-hmm.
They are D&T Maverick on lands of some kind.
Something along those lines.
Against lands, our better Chalice is actually on 2 to stop Life in the Loam, Ren in 6, and Punishing Fire. Still fine with Gamble. This looks like some sort of Delver deck then.
Yeah.
Maybe Infect. They can now daze us. So I guess we just get that out of the way by playing the first Blood Moon.
Yes, definitely.
And then they can start their turn again. And then we'll play Blood Moon next turn. Yeah, okay. This is fine.
Yeah.
It could be Rug Delver patterns, it could be 4-color Delver. Like, trying to guess the colours of Delver right now is pretty hard, isn't it, buddy? Like, there's so many Ren and 6 variants with different colours and stuff. Is Legacy slightly different bannings than Modern? No. They're very, very different bannings. What cards are banned in Modern are also banned in Legacy? Treasure Cruise, Cataxian Probe, Death
All
Right
the
Shaman.
cantrips, isn't it?
No, Legacy has all of those.
Death right.
Yes,
Oh,
it's
wait, no.
Death Right, Treasure Cruise, Dig Through Time.
Banned in both formats, yeah.
Yeah, they're banned in both formats. Tropical Island. Draw a land. Sweet. I need to flip them banner. I'm an idiot.
Ooh, close one.
And then we're going to go...
Blood Moon number
I should
2.
Blood Moon them, but then we can't play anything next turn, so maybe we have to Karn here. Nah, it's Blood Moon. Let's prison them.
Yeah,
And then we
here's
just
the
then
play.
we just need to draw one more mana source, and this is where things go horribly wrong. Our deck is half mana sources, by the way, chat. Okay, they scooped the second Blood Moon. That was the correct play.
Nice.
But like, I'll show you how many mana sources our deck actually is. It's a lot.
Yeah. The thing about this deck is that a lot of times you're playing prison pieces into unknown information, so they'll just scoop, and you'll be like, okay, cool, I won. But you like a lot of the times the options of what you need to do on which turn, you kind of have to gut feel a lot of it because you don't have
Exactly,
information.
exactly.
Sometimes
No swearing today,
right
Jafar.
to do, sometimes a lock piece is right.
So mana sources, by the way, we have 19 lands, including 8 soul lands, 4 Chrome Moxes, and 4 Spirit Guides. So we're like on how many mana sources is that? 27 mana sources. So like drawing mana sources isn't unreasonable.
Yeah. So just to clarify, it's the Spirit Guides are like one shot. Ritual effects for 1 mana, and the Chrome Moxes are free, but they cost a card.
We're making this YouTube appropriate. No, I swear on my YouTube content. It's because we're on the Magic official channel, and they want to make it family friendly, which is fair enough.
Another one.
I thought we were making comparisons to what was legal in Modern and Legacy. My bad. Okay, Dark Depths is legal in Legacy. It's a linchpin of Legacy. It's one of the important cards of certain decks, mainly lands and well, there's decks called Turbo Depths and stuff like that.
Splinter Twin is legal legacy.
Yes, it's just annoying to play on Modo. So I filmed a video for it once, and I was like, I can't bother with this. No one would scoop it either. So if you had a long grindy game,
And they
it's
make you
like,
play it out every time.
I'm gonna keep
It's
this.
okay. Yeah, it's good. Turn 1 Blood Moon, turn 1 Transfer.
I think Turn 1 Blood Moon's good because it means our City Trace doesn't get sacked. This is Legacy. SK Morales. That's it.
This is Legacy. Welcome.
Another one.
How much that City Trait is worth in RL?
$200, $300, something like that. City Trace is expensive.
MTGO.
But again, don't forget, Wizards do not acknowledge the secondary market, so we probably shouldn't talk about that. Okay, they can daze us, but would they dare?
Probably.
So what we happen to get dazed, the Blood Moon or the Trinisphere?
Well, given that they scoop to the Blood Moon, play the Transfer first. Or we make them have it and do the Blood Moon. and
Pat says go Rabble here, but they're going to daze that as well. I guess if it sticks, but
Another
then they can just bolt it and they still got daze patterns. I don't think Rebel plays around the days. Trinisphere is just ridiculous. Yeah, the card is just so good.
Yeah, let's do it.
Another one.
Let's do what? We've got loads of options.
Trinisphere. They scoop to the Blood Moon, so Trinisphere is the...
They may scoop to this if they never get a third land. Like,
Yeah, exactly. So let's do that.
we're also meaning we have to sack off.
But this also means that doing this means
We're going to
still
lose
have-
our city traders next turn if this Blood Moon doesn't resolve. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, but at least we've done something by
If
playing
Trinisphere
Trinisphere.
resolves, we're in a real good spot because they won't be able to cast anything for like a turn or two.
Exactly. And we can still go Blood Moon next turn. So if they force it, that would be our best situation.
Yeah, if we go Blood Moon next turn, we're tapping our city traders. It's a force of will. Force pitching force.
Okay.
So what we really want to do is draw a Chrome Mox or a Simian Spirit Guide so we don't have to sack the city traders next turn.
Yeah.
Another one.
Hello, Big Evil, and thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying these series with the Professor. There'll be more of that coming soon. I'm recording with him IRL next month. Stack moved up of the overlay. Yes, I will move the stack away from me. Let's go behind my head. Turn 1.
And ponder.
Iconic art, isn't it? It's up there for some of the most iconic art in Magic, I think. Like especially from the modern era, right? I
It took
it's
me
not
years to
great,
realize there's a face in the background. Of that
Yeah,
art.
exactly.
So good. I love the new Magus, the Pondering Magus, whatever he is.
Okay, here's the risk for the bisque.
Risk it for a biscuit.
Well, they've got 3 cards in hand.
Blood Moon.
And if they daze us, they go back to 1 land, so we're actually on parity, weirdly. They scooped! They scooped
Yes!
it up! Blood Moon! Blood Moon! What a card! What a card! I can't believe we've got 2 double scoops in a row to the Devil player playing the Blood Moon. They have any basics in their decks, they can't play around it. Oh! GG. Blood Moon's a pretty good Magic card, right? I wish
Yep.
Blood Moon was as good in Modern. It's pretty good in Modern, it's just not good enough. Modern needs a doctor to go in and just cut chunks of it out. If it was up to me, Rob, tomorrow I would be banning a load of stuff. And unban it. I'll ban some stuff. Would I unban some stuff and then ban some stuff? Or would I ban loads of stuff? I'm talking like I'd ban Faithless, I'd ban
Another
Hogak.
one.
I wouldn't dismantle entire decks. Like I wouldn't be like, oh, let's ban Arclight Phoenix and stuff like that, you know? But I would shake the format up.
Okay, so if you were to kneecap Hogak, like severely enough so that you couldn't play it at the next big event,
You'd ban Hogak.
no, what would you play instead?
What do you mean,
Like,
sorry?
Okay, so Hogak goes down.
Yep.
What floats to the top? What's the best deck in Modern after that?
Probably Phoenix, but it's hard to say because the metagame will adjust and change. Like, does Phoenix have a favourable blue-white matchup? Because that's a question to be asked.
That is an interesting question.
I'm not sure. But also, on that note,
Let's keep
Stoneforge Mystic
banned
banned
modern.
in Modern. Right. Okay. We won the die roll, which is a huge boon for us. Turn 1 Trinisphere. Here we go. Keep.
What do you think with Modern if all Fetch, Shock, and Tron lands were banned?
I think that sounds lame.
Yeah, it wouldn't be Modern, would it? It'd be Standard. Oh no, the Modern card pool, standard
basis.
land selection.
I mean, the fetch lands aren't even the issue right now. What? Like, it doesn't even factor in, right?
Yeah. I mean, 4-color legacy nonsense back when Desperation was a thing. That's the conversation to have then.
Confirm that's not King
But not
banned
now.
on the official channel. Right, exile this. And then do they counter this? No! They ain't playing Magic for 3 turns.
Yes.
Unless they go like Elvish Spirit Guide to play like a spell or whatever, you know. Trinisphere is a powerful Magic card. Cavern of Souls naming Sliver or Human or Merfolk?
Sliver.
Elf! It's elves!
Damn it.
Wow. Trinisphere's pretty good against elves. A Chalice of the Void would be pretty good.
Yes, it will.
It's not a Chalice of the Void. Okay, so
Khan for bridge.
Another one.
we don't need bridge because they're like they can still combo us out and Rex stage the bridge. I mean, ideally, we want to like liquid metal coating their lands away before they even get to play any spells.
Okay.
That seems pretty good, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Warboss isn't terrible because we actually have a clock on board as well. But I think blowing up their lands and playing Warboss next turn is the legit thing to do.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the thing is, they can quite quickly get ahead of the boss, and make the attacks more quick.
They've scooped.
Nice.
There you go, boys and girls. That's this is prison. This is prison.
Welcome to Legacy. It's
Elves-
a turn 2 format.
Elves is a favourable matchup for the most part because Chalice and Trinisphere are just so good. They find it very hard to combo through them. And we also have
Exactly.
Walking
Okay, so
Ballista accessible in our board as well. We're just going to bring in our Pyroclasms to really show the matchup up.
Yeah. So the thing with playing with a wish board is that you don't want to bring in basically any of your wish pieces ever. So sideboarding is a little bit different when you're playing with these sorts of decks.
So Blood Moons aren't too hot because they just make mana dorks, right? So the
Sure.
question is, what's the logic?
Turns
behind-
off Gaia's Cradle and
It does turn off Guardian Cradle, so it's not terrible, but I think it's the only cut. Like it's either that or one of our war bosses.
yeah.
But we
Well,
wanna-
keep the block of keep the Blood Moons that block. Because worst case scenario.
Yeah, that's true. And I don't get Rex Aged either.
True.
They do get Pyroclasms though, so
They do get Pyroclasms, and they do get Abrupt Decade or whatever.
yeah, but so does Moon. I'm trying to think of things that hit this instead of this. And out of their deck, it's just going to be nothing, and in our deck, it's going to be our own Pyroclasm. Right. Turn 1, Chalice on 1. Turn 2, Trinisphere.
Seems like a scoopable
Or
turn 2 for
Turn
them.
1, Trinisphere. Turn 2, Chalice of the Void. Yeah! Oh, we have to play Chromox on our turn 1, though, don't we? Okay. Ballista is a wishable Ballista, so actually having it in the sideboard gives us access to it via 4 copies in our main board. So sometimes bringing in our wish cards are bad. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just remember to play the Chromox with Patrons.
Yes, well, I can't play Trisha without the Chromox. Okay, if they go turn 1 Dork, they can go turn 2 3-drop. 3-drop or Dork for 3 mana, that's the problem, right? Revoker in the sideboard was cut, I think, but it was in the first version of this I played. I did a 4-1 with this last week, and I've got a video of it beating up another Legacy deck going up on my channel on Thursday, I think. I've got a video to go up after this, actually. I've got some Leylines gameplay, which is pretty funny. Keep. If they don't play a Dork, this is going to be very good. But, I mean, it's Elves. The chance of them not playing a Dork... Wait, what? Oh, they lied! They aren't Elves. They played a Cavern on Elf to lure us, and they're not Elves.
So they're actually playing.
So
D&T.
D&T can play one of these, but I'm
Yeah.
going to hazard a guess that Ancient Tomb plus Cavern is probably Bomberman.
Ah.
I think this is Bomberman. That's very...
Wow.
That is so
That's
good.
next level.
That was so good. I'm gonna...
Okay, we'll still beat them.
Kudos. Like, that was good. That was real good. I love that. There you go. That's why Legacy is gas, right? Like, stuff like that. Okay. Right. If they are Bomberman, which is what I'd hedge my guess on at the moment, like, Chance the Void on 0 is pretty good. We've been triggered, we've been backstabbed, we've been quite possibly bamboozled. I think we still play the Trinisphere.
I think so too.
But if they were Bomberman, they would have played out their Lion's Eyes and stuff. Maybe they're still trying to hide information.
Maybe. Either way, please put the Chromox down if we put Test of the Void down.
The Chance the Void will be on what? Well, actually, probably will be on 0 if it is thingy.
If it's
I'm
Bomberman,
gonna-
we're on 0. Surely.
Yes, agreed. I'm going to ditch the Chandra because the Rabble gives us a threat next turn.
Yeah.
If we
Because
wanna go
again,
that
if
route.
it is Bomberman, they really struggle to do with the Goblin Rabble.
Well, I'm assuming Bomberman. It could be other decks that play both Cavern and Ancient Tomb. Oh, it could just be a Stompy deck. It could be Soldier Stompy. Oh, did Julian play Elves with Khan and Ancient Tomb? Okay, here we go. This is a Khan turning off our Chrome Box. Oh no, it's not. It's old Khan, not new Khan. So it could be Eldrazi Stompy, and it could be post deck of some kind as well. Eldrazi post. Okay, there's a construct.
Wow. The mystery continues to twist and turn.
Well, it looks like it's going to be some form of Stompy now, right?
Cool, Blood Moon.
Yeah, but then they just make another construct and hit us for 2. And if they go... Like, we're 1 mana off casting this, but with Blood Moon we're not. Our chances are terrible in the mirror. Okay, I guess we're going to start rabbling.
Yeah, when in doubt, play a threat. Yes, it's unliberated card. Biff. Okay.
If we draw a land, we go Khan, get Walking Ballista in this scenario, I guess.
Um.
Our Trinisphere is actually really bad in the mirror as well. Huh. Well, you can have a Chalice of the Void.
Yeah, by all means. You could go land Charles on 4, I guess.
No, Chalice
Or
on
no, Charles
3.
on 2. Yes, that wouldn't be very good.
I think it's Bomb Man.
So I'll just... Oh, Bomb Man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Bomb Man.
Right. So we
There
do
it
want
is!
Chalice.
I nailed
there
it!
is. Alright,
Okay, I
cool.
got it. I got it right the
first.
first time round. Okay.
Alright, cool. So we do want Charles on 0.
Yeah, which we play next turn for 3 mana. We play our Chalice on 0. It's pretty funny.
That those lands totally threw us.
That was very good.
Okay.
So we
Well, that was
can
good.
play Khan, which actually turns off the Lion's Eye Diamonds and the Walking Ballistas and like basically the whole combo.
Let's do that then.
Yeah, seems pretty good. And then they attack it with their stuff, and we don't care? Question
Yeah.
mark.
We just keep taking card off and we're all right.
Also, Khan can kill like their Lion's Eyes by just ticking up on them and stuff.
Yep.
Do we make Trinisphere a 3/3 for next turn to block with?
Yeah, why not? It'll block stuff. Like, in fact, actually, it will block a construct if they do make another
Yeah.
artifact and still survive.
Just attacking Khan, right?
Yeah, just go all.
Oh, I've never played this matchup before. This is interesting.
This is so cool. So explain to the people, the new legacy people, what Bomberman is.
Oh, hang on. Oh, wow. Integer Devourer's got a point. Uptick on this. Target non-creature artifact. Oh, no, target non-creature artifact. You can't reset that to a 0/0. That doesn't work, Integer. We can't play Chalice on 0 because our Trinisphere... If we attack with Trinisphere and it was tapped, we can then play Chalice on 0. But at the moment, their Lion's Eye Diamonds cost 3 mana and can't be activated. So we're not in a problem here. That's what I mean. Everyone's like seeing these things in chat. It's cool. I like this. Please give me ideas. But this is a complicated thing. This is so complicated. So Bomberman is a deck that wants to use Lion's Eye Diamond, which is basically a Black Lotus that when it gets sacked, you discard your hand, and it makes 3 mana. And that thing then Mystic Forge. Oh,
Cool, that's a new card.
it can't be activated, but they can play artifacts on top. They currently, they're going to struggle to win. They have to disassemble all our lock pieces and such. Okay, so what's in our sideboard and what does it do? So we have access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana if we put the Blood Moon under a Chrome Box. We can go get Sorcerer's Spyglass and turn off Khan or Scion, for example. We can...
Turning off Khan, I think, is a good idea, because we're not going to get through passes or salvages very easily.
That is
And it will
true.
turn everything off.
Walking Ballista also just like gets pumped every turn, right? Like every turn we put a counter on it.
Yeah, but we've already got a threat in Rabmaster, which they're not going to answer because they're
Oh,
playing
we just get Liquid Metal Coating and start blowing up lands.
yeah, fuck it. Sorry,
Like, next... Oh, Vorbert!
I said I swear.
But PG-13, we'll have 1. If they make a... But then they attack Khan, he'll be on 4. He'll be on 4. They'll attack Khan, Rabble have to get in the way, that doesn't seem too hot.
No.
Guess we could Blood Moon to turn off the other 2 lands, and then uptick on our Trinisphere again. Helm kills them with Leyline of the Void.
Yeah. That's just liquid metal coating. I think that's good enough.
But then Khan will die, or we have to block Rabble. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we got another card in it.
That is true. Huh, I hadn't thought of that. We have to play the other Khan. So yes. Well, we're getting something. If we have to play the other Khan to blow up our land, that's the thing. Oh, do we Winter Orb them?
Ooh, they are tapped out.
And we've got Chrome Mox and they haven't. Yeah, why not? Caracas can't bounce Khan, chat. Caracas can't bounce Khan. This costs 3 mana to cast. Winterworld costs 3 mana to cast.
Okay, so we can cast that without paying land, yeah. Okay, in we go. Khan.
No, they can't threaten our Khan without losing their Khan. What a game. What a game.
Game of Khans.
Untap their Ancient Tomb. Okay. Cool, cool, cool.
Cool. At this rate, we'll just kill them with their own Ancient Tomb.
They can have a Lotus Petal because it doesn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
It costs 3 mana and it can't tap for mana. Oh, that's so good.
3 mana, play Scrap Iron.
Okay. Crackers can bounce Khan if they play Great Creator. No, it doesn't. What? No, they'd have to... No, because that doesn't work unless they have an artifact. Attack and kill Khan. And that gives them access to these spells. And then we play another Khan next turn, right?
Yep.
Then we go Chrome... Oh, no, we just play Khan.
Yeah.
Because Chrome costs us 3.
Khan Dust.
And then we make a Trinisphere into a 3/3. Make a 1/1.
Go Raveling. So Trinisphere, Rabble Master. No, Trinisphere in at Khan, Goblins in it to opponent.
Yeah. And they'll kill Khan if they play another artifact. Which is fine. Because then we're going to win on the crack, because we're hitting them for so much. Okay, they get to untap 1 land. What a game.
Oh,
What a game.
tapped Trinisphere.
Yeah, so they can cast 0 cost spells now.
Yes.
Which
But
would grow
thanks to
this,
Winter
which
War,
means they can
we've,
then kill this. Actually, they could play Lion's Eye here, attack, and then go off. There's actually a window there that if
no, they
Lion's
can't
Eye...
because activate ability.
No. They play Lion's Eye, it grows into a 4/4. They attack for 6 and kill Khan. Post-combat, they loop for infinite mana, play Walking Blister and kill us.
Ah.
They could have actually gone off. We should have, yeah, iGrapple spotted it in chat. We should have, after combat, played this for 0, and then we wouldn't have just had a window where they can kill us.
Sure.
So we opened a window, and they could have just, like, literally murdered us. God, that was a fudge. Right! Let's go again.
Let's do it.
But they would have to deal with Khan already on board. They can do that. They have creatures in play.
They can swing and smash.
If they had played their Great Creator, as we had Great Creator, that would have been a very different matchup, because it would have really screwed us up.
Yeah, we'd have really struggled.
A chance for 0 would have cost 3 mana with Trinisphere in play until we'd attack with Trinisphere. At the point that Trinisphere is tapped, it no longer has its effect, which is the same as Howling Mine. I explained this all in a video, actually, that I put up on Thursday, for a match for this deck, because I really enjoy this deck. Yes, so it's complicated. That matchup was very, very complicated. But we also gave them a weird line out. Also, yeah, everyone in chat's talking about Liquid Metal cutting off their own content creator, Khan the creator. That wouldn't have worked unless they killed our Khan, which they could have done in that last game. But yeah, we should have played the chance on 0. That's just basically what we should have done. Simple as that. Oh, we could have played the other Chrome Mox as well after we'd done that, which set us up for a good turn after Winter World. 1 the die roll. Chalice on 1 into Ravenmaster. Keep. Khan is the great creator, whilst Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet, is the great content creator. That's how it goes. Don't forget, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, everyone who's here. I am Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet. I am a streamer. I am a Magic content creator. I make YouTube content over on youtube.com/PleasantKenobi, as you can see there. I also am on Twitter, and I'm also on Twitch. I'm very, very active in all of these. I am full-time. So yeah, please check out my stuff. Right, does City of Traitors into Chalice of the Void get us there? It's a bit of a risky hand, but we'll draw more mana.
Yeah, but you should be alright. Believe in the heart of the card, etc.
Exactly. Chalice of the Void on 1 resolves. No 1-drops from them this turn. If you're a person coming on the internet, are you not off the internet? Well, I am off the internet as well, but, you know. Chrome Mox. Yeah, okay. Right, 1 time, no days, please. It was almost like they'd scooped then. Modo went very weird. Get in there, my rabbles! Rabble harder than you've ever rabbled before. Now, PleasantKenobi is my bird spotting name on bird spotting forums. Rabble, rabble, rabble. Rabble, 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 rabble. Okay, so Golden Time Flood's turn. I'm thinking this is either Miracles or Show and Tell.
I'm going to say Miracles.
Trinisphere. Oh, God. I want to play it so bad. But these don't combo very well.
Not so much, no.
I might play my Charleston... No, playing Charleston Zero then turns off my Chrome Mox is a bad idea.
Yeah, that's a bad idea. So, Chrome Mox doesn't make generic mana.
No, it makes mana of any of the exile cards colour. This is colourless, and therefore, ergo, hitherto, whatever other terms I can use for that, it cannot do that. Okay, they're gonna, like, make an ambush snappy here to kill the Goblin Rabble Master and reveal that they are miracles, I believe.
Not basic for...
Magic's second greatest bid for me. Don't make me get you banned from the official Magic YouTube channel here, alright? This is a Wizards of the Coast endorsed beard, buddy. Okay?
What's he approved?
Maybe I should. When I got the feel that it was either Show and Tell or Miracles, perhaps Swinging with the Rabble was incorrect because of the.
I don't know. I'll take my free Snapcaster mate.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, we got more. We got more than a 1-for-1 there, right?
Exactly.
Council's Judgment on the Chalice, or just a Mentor. Woof. Okay.
Red, like a book.
Okay, let's go ahead and draw a Soul Land. Come on!
Oh.
Come on! Huh? That's not a Soul Land. That's the opposite of a Soul Land. That's like a land that makes lands produce less mana, technically, right? Kinda. If a 1-drop now costs
the same amount.
No, if a 1-drop now costs 3 mana, so it requires
That's
3
the 1
lands.
drop that costs it. It doesn't make
No,
lands cost
it kind of makes the land only produce a third of a mana, right?
No, only in the situation where that's the only thing you can cast. And even then, it's not the case, because you can still tap it for 1 mana and do nothing with it. Just add it to your pool.
A soul land, like a soul ring. A duo land. A double land. No, duo sounds so much like 2 colours, doesn't it? Oh god, look at all these 1-drops. No! The Chalice has failed me. The Chalice has failed me. Savin Olive's got a very good beard, right? It's just, it's unrefined. Oh my goodness. Come on, Magic! Stop it! Should I play this at AMF for Atlanta? I think this deck is very well positioned right now, T-Monies. I genuinely do. Like, Chance the Void on 1 is always going to be good in Legacy. Yes, exactly. Like, as 420 Benji said, Saffron Olive, also known as Seth to some people, on Energy Goldfish, he has like a lumberjack hipster Viking beard, where I have the refined beard of like a sexy man, you know? For lack of a better word.
Sure. I think of many better words.
Right. They revealed Jace the Mind Sculptor with their assets. So next turn one of our goblins is getting bounced.
Okay.
Land! No! It's almost a land! Okay.
Well, we can put them under a Mox.
Undo. What am I doing? Do I do that? I want to go... Yes. That's exactly what I want to do, but I did it the wrong way round.
Cool.
How's your Burn matchup? Have you seen a Chance of the Void on 1 against Burn? Pretty good.
Yeah, it sucks. Sucks to be burnt. That is.
I should have some Burn gameplay going up on the channel this week as well for Legacy Burn, and there are some good games. There's some good games. Right, they're going to play Jace this turn. Brainstorm.
Brainstorms in while you can, ladies and gentlemen, because
Last call at the bar!
void.
If you want a deck list, my friends, I've got one ready for you. I haven't got it in the commands because we're not on my native server. But there it is. That's the deck list for Monored Prison and Legacy. As you can see, the deck is quite expensive in paper. But we shouldn't talk too much about that. Because, yeah.
Another one.
The deck is a lot of fun, and you should play it because it's very good in Legacy at the moment.
And some of the cards are rare. Super duper rare, Rob. They're the demand is high, shall we say, for City of Traitors. What do I play in Modern? I play all sorts of jazz. So Modern D&T is my favourite, but the deck is just not good right now. But I play all sorts of stuff. Oh no, Terminus into Jace? That's good.
Oh no.
Well, we could draw a Soul and play Khan and get somewhere with this, maybe.
Well, maybe.
Why do the goblins become colourless once they're not in play?
Bug.
What do you think D&T needs to become tier 1? In Modern, I think the Modern metagame needs to change. It needs to have decks it can prey on. So decks that care about searching and decks that are like unfair spell-based decks. So I think it can have favourable matchups against Storm and Scapeshift, for example. I don't think it has favourable matchups against any creature-based combo deck. So when like Devoted Druid is good, D&T struggles. Phoenix is a weird one. Phoenix is so good that even D&T that hates on multiple spells can't do it in, you know?
So what you need is a card that is a
Just Wasteland. Just Wasteland, buddy. Yeah. I mean, the Collector Oof and stuff like that's pretty cool. Turn 3 Batterskull, yeah, that'd definitely push it above, wouldn't it? Right, okay. So, the upside of the Miracles matchup is that they don't have any inevitability. Except for this card here. I guess a Mentor in play, obviously.
Right.
The they are not Fate Sealing us, which is a good sign.
What's D&T? D&T is death and taxes. If you search
there's an old axiom. Yeah, so search MTG Death and Taxes, and hopefully I'll be one of the people that shows up. It is my favourite deck in many, many formats, both Legacy and Modern. I probably should have played it tonight to show off the stuff I normally play in Legacy. This is one of my preferred decks in Legacy.
It's a white-based mana denial aggro strategy.
So it can both be an aggressive creature deck, a control deck, and a prison deck. It can be all three of those things. It can also grind with value. That's why the deck is so fun, because you can play multiple roles multiple times. So the Death and Taxes name, because names of Legacy decks are pretty cool on the whole. Like this being called Stompy sometimes, for example, which is totally different to what Stompy is in Modern. But Death and Taxes is called Death and Taxes because there's an old axiom that there are only two things certain in life. Death,
3 things.
No. The old axiom before Magic is there's only 2 things certain in life: death and taxes. And then, as the story goes, I can't remember exactly who it's attributed to, but a grinder or pro said there's only 3 things certain in life: death, taxes, and that white small creature-based aggro will be played or playable in Magic at all times. And it kind of always has been. RDW is probably the premier aggro deck in most formats. But yeah, there is a aggro deck of creature sorts in Legacy, and that is D&T, and it's also a Modern deck too, although the Modern deck is not as good. I just punched my mic, so I get very excited talking about this deck. Oh dear, they played the Mentor. So, is the original line... I think the original line might be incorrectly attributed to Benjamin Franklin. I think. Death and Taxes and Jun costing £1 million. What? Death and Taxes doesn't cost £1 million. What are you talking about? Patters, you crazy fool. Okay,
what are we doing against this?
We're going to lose, but what might happen? Here's what we're hoping will happen. This will resolve. Then we're going to play Twin Sphere, which will slow this bad boy down.
Okay,
that did not resolve, so that's now a problem. Next up, the next part of that 3-step plan was to draw a red source for Fiery Confidence and have that resolve, and that'll wrap the board and we go back to the whole trying to dig for lands. Do you know when I said half the deck is mana? Do you remember that?
Now we draw the mana half.
Exactly. Plowshares on their own monk.
Yeah, okay, make more monks.
Gain a 2 life. Oh, it's useless against a chalice, so actually that just makes a monk. Oh my god, that's so good! I haven't seen that before. Huh.
Countering the counterplay.
Mentor is so darn good. That magic card is something else, I tell you.
Is. Do you think prison decks are fair decks? I would say yes, mainly because Trinus Fist targets both players, and
Yes.
all of your lands, like your entire mana base, is a double-edged sword. Like your Ancient Tomb will kill you. Your City of Traitors will be sacrificed when you need
I don't
it
know
most.
if that makes it a fair deck though. Like play a glass.
It makes it fair in the sense that it will, like,
Sure,
for every
sure.
time it advances you.
But
it will cripple you at
arguably,
same
the
time.
glass cannon nature of Neoform or Charbelcher makes that therefore a fair deck. Oh my goodness, I just bounced our Chrome Mox. Okay, we've seen enough now. Sometimes you have to know when to concede against miracles. So I think it's fair. I think I agree with you saying it's fair. I don't think the double-edged sword thing counts towards that description. I think it's the deck that uses unfair cards to be fair. Because Trinity and Chancellor don't feel fair, do they? When you see them on the other side of the board, they don't feel fair. But the deck is absolutely demanding that everyone plays on the same axis. Unfortunately, the legacy decks don't want to play on that axis normally, and they get screwed by it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It demands to play at the same axis, but you. I get it. Yeah, and you use the fast mana in the way that is the most fair. So you don't use the fast mana to win the game. You use the fast mana to stop the game from being won immediately.
Yeah, like it's using fast mana, which is inherently normally not very. Yeah, I wish to use Blood Moons out. They're pretty bad.
Yeah. To do fair thing.
Yeah, exactly. But not. So it's using fast mana, which inherently isn't fair. It's using things like Charge Level, which don't feel fair. Spyglass main. No, it's not main. We're just bringing it in from the sideboard, but I'm bringing it in for their Planeswalkers and their fetch lands. Basically, our Blood Moons don't do a whole lot. They turn off fetch lands, and that's about it. Right? They might have one Crackers in their deck. They'll have between 1 and 2 Tundras, and then the fetch lands. And then again, the fetch lands are cracked for their Brainstorms. They're not cracked to like fix their mana. The mana's all basic lands. So, is fast mana too good? Historically, yes. The way you break Magic is on the mana, right? You make your spells cost nothing or low, or you give yourself fast mana. Those are the two ways that decks have become broken. And almost every deck that's broken. It's the reason that I believe that Splinter Twin isn't broken. Because it doesn't do either of those things. I know that's not like the way to look at it, but it's a good, once you've established those rules, it works. Turn 1 Ancient Tomb, name their fetch lands. Yeah, go on then. Right, come on. Yeah, I mean, playing lots of lands fast is the same thing, right? Like Fast Bond.
Yeah.
I will play the new Black Legend from C19, 100%. I'm not sure where yet. I'm more excited about the eggs, if I'm honest with you. I hope the hand is just like 3 flooded strands. This would be so gas. Come on, I'm hedging on this sort of Spyglass a lot. Okay, what have they got? Island, Ponder, Brainstorm, Snappy, Teferi, Terminus. So we're going to name Prismatic Vista or Teferi. Teferi's very good against my Chrome.
They've got blue mana and 2 cantrips.
I'm going to name Prismatic Vista.
What?
Yeah. That Brainstorm gets a lot worse when they can't shuffle the library.
Fair point.
And then we just need to get something out before the Teferi, like this.
I just feel that their cantrips will either way will allow them to find the lands they need to get going.
No, but the Brainstorm is bad without fetch lands. Brainstorm is a terrible magic card without shuffle effects. They can't get white. They can't shuffle what they Brainstorm, so they have to cast Ponder here because Ponder allows them to shuffle. If they don't find a land off this Ponder, their Brainstorm becomes very, very bad. And now, if we draw a red card, we can play Karn. If we draw a Soul Land, we can play Karn. We've got so many draws here that are good. 3-drop threats. Just anything that isn't a Karn, okay?
Just no
Not a Karn! Okay, that's fine. I will take it. I will take it.
You will go to 14.
And then...
Play Karn. And do what? Grab a Ballista?
Ballista's in our main deck, because I want to cut this on the Blood Moons. So...
okay. Grab a...
So we Lattice lock... No. We take Lattice, and if we draw a red card next turn, we Lattice lock them.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Here we go, kids. This is why Karn is lame, because of this one combo.
That's why no one likes it.
Right, we need to draw a red land or a soul land. A red card or a soul land, sorry. A mountain would be bad. Anything but Karns and mountains. Right, they cast Portent, see? See? If they just play the Prismatic Vista and pass, we're in We're in good business. Thing is, they could have... They're digging for lands, so they're not digging for their Force of Wills. And their counter spells.
I don't know.
Oh, they hit a blue source! Dum bum bum. Okay, this could be Spell Pierce mainly, maybe. Okay, important, sure. Oh my god! Oh! Oh, it annoys me so much, Rob. It makes me so unhappy. Okay. This is when we need a red artifact on our sideboard to go fetch up. You know? That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
What,
That... Slash Panther! Oh my god, I've nailed it! I've solved it!
Slash Panther.
Slash Panther. It kills Jace the Mind Sculptor. It comes down for 3 mana and kills Jace. Why aren't we playing a singular?
The oldest of old tech.
You could play the red dragon, the molten steel hellkite thing, but I think Slash Panther. There you go. Slash Panther is a Phyrexian red artifact creature.
Gearhulk.
No, but that's 6 mana. You don't want 6 mana things.
4/2 with haste is what you really need.
Yeah. Mask of Immolation. No, that's too deep. Mizium tank. What? Okay. What else is in our sideboard? Fuzzy says press X to doubt with some little answer cats. Anyone else with a cat? Anyone else who's subbed to me over on the other chat? Can we get some doubtful cats here? Whether you believe me about the Slash Panther or not, please. I'm playing Slash Panther in the sideboard this deck in a CFP video this week. I'm doing it. I'm like, come on, Slash Panther. What? Can we get some doubtful cats? Come on. Right. Do we want anything out of our board?
No.
Winter Orb? No.
I mean, Tormog's Crypt, I guess.
They have got Snappy in play, haven't they?
Exactly.
In hand, sorry. Well, let's hit them with a 2/2. They can plow it next turn. Okay, let's get Liquid Metal Coating then.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have got Coating last turn. Lattice was very good if you want anything that wasn't a mountain. I'm just saying. Anything that wasn't a mountain. Right, we can port them with this Liquid Metal Coating. In upkeep, we target their island. It's now an artifact in their turn. They can't tap it. They're forced of winning the Liquid Metal Coating because they don't want to get ported. Okay. Chandra's Regulator doesn't do anything. We only got 2 doubtful cats. My goodness. I'm sure we got more normal subs in here, right?
Not enough people subbed on the other side.
Well, no, so there's people in here that are normally subbed over there. I'm sure there are. The doubtful cat Jesus. There's that. Yes! No Teferi for you, my friend. Right, they Force of Willed our Liquid Metal Coating, so they must have another Force of Will, maybe? Right.
Maybe.
Another one.
Just go for it.
Yeah? Yeah. I can't play on Spell Pierce here.
Go to 10. Go to 8.
Turn off all their lands. They're going to flash in. Oh, I've messed up. I've messed up. We've messed up. They flashed in Snap Custom Age and they killed the Khan. Did anyone in chat notice that?
Can we not still tick up Khan and make a blocker?
Oh, we can. We didn't mess up. We didn't mess up. We can tap. Yes, sorry, Rob, we haven't. We can turn this into a 6/6 and hope they haven't got plowshares.
Another one.
I just hope they haven't drawn plowshares, or they can't terminus us. They haven't got any white.
They can't plowshares anyway because they go white source.
But they could go white source to the top, play Teferi, bounce our Legs of Lattice, kill our Khan, and then everything just feels terrible. I'm saying if they draw a white source. That's what I'm saying. 5p. Oh, hang on. Have I got the emotes the wrong way around? Is the cat for the higher tier? Is that what it is? Oh, I need to change those around. I just wish I was partner, kids. If I had Twitch partner, you could have all the emotes for subbing.
Here it comes.
2 blue. Sure, Khan resolves. Now we just turn our Microsoft Lattice into a 6/6.
Surely we know the Spyglass, surely.
Because it's a 2/2. It blocks the Snappy, what they're going to cast now. This becomes a white source and they bounce this.
Ah. Don't want to do a Spyglass because it will wake up the Vista.
Yeah, if that dies, the Vista gets woken up. Well, actually, that said, oh, they can't do that because they have their mana next turn. They're gonna make a Snappy now. Yep. And that's it. They now have no mana. They are dead. Now they can plough the lattice. No, they can't. They have any white mana. I thought I messed up because I forgot we could take up Khan on the 6/6. Yes! Yeah, that's locked the Miracles player. Got him! Right, okay, good. Do that one more time. Come on. Lattice makes any mana white, doesn't it? Oh, good point! Oh my god, there's layers to this onion. Okay, like an ogre. There are layers to this onion. This now turns on, because if they have... Oh, so they could have floated the blue, this resolves, I tick this up, then they ploughed the Mugs of Lattice if plough is in their hand. They can plowshares, because Mugs of Lattice allows them to cast any spell using any colour of mana. God, there was complexity in those there heroes. Right. Right. This is where I signed the ley line and like helm them instead. Got him.
I think
they had 2 blue mana floating, so actually, what Qualdrian's got it. We should have went to second main phase before animating the Mugs of Lattice. Then they would have mana in their pool, and we'd have to face plowshares.
That's true. Do we want to switch out Walking Bliss for something else, because we kind of needed the threat.
Our sideboard's terrible. But the wishboard there's a cost to the wishboard, I guess.
Absolutely, there is a cost to the wishboard. This seems okay.
Oh, Trinisphere into Rabble into Warboss, or vice versa seems good, right?
Yeah.
They will counter the Trinisphere if they can. Hopefully they don't, and then we're free to...
They'll keep a hand with counterballs in it. And they snap cap, look at that.
Oh, I got a sub over on the other channel. Well done, Demon Vice Ball.
We see you. We see you.
Ancient Tomb, Chrome Mox. Does this get counted? No, this resolves. Get rid of Confidence. It's the worst. It's good against Mentor, but it's bad against everything else. And then this will get counted if they have Force.
This will be a counter.
If they have Force. They might have counter spell now. They might have kept a handful of no 1-drops. Desatir as well just subbed. Welcome. Force of Negation. Whoa, we are! Okay, fine, whatever.
That's a modern card.
And Integer Devour. People are over there summoned to get the emo. Sick!
Thank you, everybody. Come join us with our questionable kitty cat.
I should probably turn the alert box sound off, to be honest. There we go. Oh, Fuzzy's got it. Please tell me, do you get the 5p or the cat? Which way round are they? Oh, 5p will do. 5p territory when we're clenching, right? Okay. So Force Negation pitch and Narset was fine, because we're going to go Rabble into Warboss and hopefully just stomp their face in. Oh, they kept a 1-lander. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. They are in 5p territory. We are not. So they could have Spell Pierce, so we don't play Chandra here. We just go Mountain Rabble. And then they could have Terminus off the top, I guess. 5p for normal sub. Cat is more expensive one. So do you know what? I should have played Warboss first to lure out the plowshares. Now we think about it. I didn't. I only read that post. I'm not trying to make out I was clever. I literally just didn't think about it. I should change those rounds. So 5p. Cat is the more popular one, I think, than 5p, because the cat is gas, right? But I'm going to get partner.
The cat can be used in any situation.
The 5p is a specific thing,
card.
Right?
Yeah.
But I want to get partner, and when you're partner, you just get access to a certain amount of emote slots, and then everyone gets all the emotes, right? Mm-hmm. So I will get partner one day when they realise that I do have an audience. I'm not lying, honest. Right. Do we just play Chandra here? Because the chances of having Pierce are low, right? They could definitely have a plowshares, but
we could definitely have a Spell Pierce.
They could have a Spell Pierce. They very likely have a plowshares. Blue Elemental Blast. Okay. They kept a hand of 1-drops that weren't jealous. Cool. I like the Gabby Derpy mode, that's good. Right, come on. Ponder, Misalander again. Oh, magic gods, you reward me today. Makes a change. Well, I don't like my opponent getting mana screwed, but...
We got many lands into our deck.
Don't forget, half our deck is mana, Rob, so we could, in theory, never draw non-mana again.
Exactly.
The value!
Victory.
2 for 1, baby! Should have played Warboss earlier before Rabble. If we just stopped
Legacy.
This is Legacy. Oh, SpaghettiOs. They can have counter spell up now. They can have this snappy block that we got done by earlier. So I think I won't attack with the war boss.
No, just go with the
Actually,
gobos.
just put a count on the goblet. Oh, okay, I got plowshares. Sure.
Problem solved for us. We don't have to worry about it.
Is Patter's bullying Fuzzy about his ketchup on pizza nonsense? This is going to be Teferi. Oh no, maybe not. Hardcast Force Negation. Oh boy.
I love this half of our deck.
Well, they kept a one-lander with like Ponder, 2 Plowshares, Elemental Blast, and Force Negation. That's such a meek Terminus, isn't it? Get rid of that gobbo. Get him out of here.
Hey, we've lost the 17-turn clock.
The Abyssinian Church are like, sir, are you sure? It costs a lot of money to Terminus. And they're like, not a discount, not a happy hour where it's just 1 mana. He's like, send me a miracle.
That goblin's been throwing stones through our windows for too long.
For decades. Okay, so we have drawn 5 mana sources in a row. So we are prone, as this is how probability works, right? We will now draw nothing but gas. Because I pray to thee, magic gods. Come on. This is why the deck needs Banefire. I mean, Banefire wouldn't kill them here, Pennybot. Are you the Penny Dreadful bot, but someone's on the account? Is that a thing?
No, the penny bots has gotten that smart.
It's self-aware. Do legacy games end where players' life totals get reduced for 0? All the time. Literally all the time. It's a very common thing. Okay. They've tapped out for that Teferi. Oh. Well, Rob. Fuzzy was sarcastic about it, but it's actually looking pretty good.
The giant X spell. Here it comes.
Hang on, I should do some counting, shouldn't I? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 10. Okay. If they're going to bounce it with Teferi, just shoot it to Teferi, right? Fuzzy did call it. Fuzzy, you called it, my friend. In it comes. Whoppa! 1 time, no force of will. They tapped out, so this is going to be a force. This is going to be a force. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my bones. I play Death and Taxes. All I do is kill people with lowering their life total to 0. That's what Delver does. That's what Burn does. That's what D&T and Maverick and Lands and... Oh, it's a force of will. It's like I knew it was coming.
Curses.
It's fine. If we go get Khan, get a crypt, exile our graveyard, then we can get Walking Bliss out of exile with our Khan.
Wow. Convoluted, but I think it'll work.
That's how you get the Microsoft Flatters back, and they blow it up. That's literally the plan. Thank you, Trick. Huge thank you, he says, for me coming on today. We have 8 minutes left. This game will be over before then, Trick, I promise you. And then we've got R&D are coming on. R&D are coming on to play some MTG. So stick around for that, my friends. We won't be doing a raid today for the first time in a million years. I'm also going to my raid achievement if I raid 2 more times. So close. Blood Moon. That's terrible here. Right, let's play it. Pass the turn. Come on, Miracles player. Don't take us the time. They banned Top for this. Top died for your sins. Trick, I'm trying, buddy, but it's Miracles. Maybe you should ban Jace. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Ban Brainstorm. Trick, do you have? I won't ask that question. Do you have the authority to ban things? That's not a thing we need to. Right, let's go. Oh my goodness! Come on, speed magic. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. I used to be one of those meetings purely as an observer, but not anymore. Oh, that's wicked. To sit in on the band meetings would be so cool. One day, Trick. If I'm ever in Seattle and that's the thing you'd ever let a content creator be in on with an NDA, let me know. I want to sit in and be like, what? They throw darts at a board? Jace the Mind Sculptor, bounce the Snapcaster Mage after they've attacked me. No, they're going to Fate Seal me. The game... Unlikely, I know, Trick, I know. Worth the shot, right, Rob? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Gotta ask. There's no harm in asking, right?
Right, we're going to draw I don't even know at this point. We're so done. We're going to skip it up. We're running out of time, and there's a point against miracles when they're fate sealing you. You have to give up.
Yeah.
So let's just concede. Let's draw a couple of cards to see what we had. I'm under no illusion that we are winning that game now. There's the war boss, but like they've got this in play, they've got this in play, they've got 3 cards in hand. Yeah, we were drawing 1 war boss amongst a lot of nonsense. Right, so I'm 2-2 with that. I'll finish off the league tomorrow morning before I record my CFB video. Thank you for everyone who came along to watch the stream, by the way. This was very, very fun to do it in a different environment with a slightly different setup. I actually quite like being a Blood Moon. I might do this more on my stream where I'm like random cards and things. Thank you, Rob, for hanging out.
It was my pleasure. Thanks for inviting me on. It's been great fun. Thank you, chat, for everybody who's come and contributed and hung out and subscribed and everything else.
Sick. Don't forget, follow Rob over on Twitter, @WhiteRobbit. He talks a lot about Commander and writing and D&D and things. And also, follow me as well. I'm @PleasantKenobi. I'll do it one more time in the chat before we disappear. Streamer. I am @PleasantKenobi on Twitter. I am incredibly active over there. I am streaming a minimum of once a week, sometimes multiple times if I get the time, on Twitch as well. And I upload between 3 to 5 videos a week over on YouTube as well. I run a podcast called Dice to Remove with the Professor, and I'm doing some crossover Commander videos at GP Vegas. I'll be at Birmingham. I'll be at Vegas. I'll be at Bologna later in the year. Thank you all for coming along. Enjoy R&D, playing some Magic. I think we're handing off to, I assume, Chion and Michael? I don't know. I don't know who's in today. But anyway, ta-ta for now, kids.